Hello! The stream has begun! Welcome, everyone! Bladed Pride is here! Hello! Good to see you here. I hope you're having an okay day. The music in this main menu is so melancholy. Welcome! And happy Odaiba Day or something. I think I need to see if the Odaiba Day is a tag on Twitch. For some reason I thought August 1st was Digimon Day, but it's Odaiba Day. Makes a lot of sense, because that means it's specific to the very first season of Digimon. But I still consider it it's a holiday where we celebrate all things Digimon, even stuff that is not connected to that first season. I'm doing okay, Bladed Pride. I'm excited to try something different on the channel. Let's see. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. Just a little. Maybe like here-ish. It'll be a little bit overlapped, but that's fine, I think. Didn't know you like Digimon too. I do! I would say that Digimon is one of my very, 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 very first fandoms that I got into. Let's see. I was watching the TV show, the cartoon, also known as the anime, when it was airing in the US at the very beginning. I started watching from the very first series back in 2000. And I was really into the very first series, the second series, the third series. I never actually finished watching the fourth series, Digimon Frontier, but the fifth series came out when I was in college, Digimon Savers, and I watched that as it came out in Japanese with English subtitles. And I thought that was an interesting way to go, an interesting take on Digimon. In my case, I finished Savers not too long ago. Oh, really? How fun! Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's been so long since I watched it, I can't remember a lot of the details, I can't remember a lot of the character names. But I remember that most of it was, like, pretty okay. And then I remember the final arc being very, very hype and very exciting and worth the getting through the first part of the series to get to that final arc where everything got really crazy and awesome. I wonder what version of Savers you saw. If you saw the Japanese version with English subtitles, or subtitles in the language that you're most comfortable with. Or maybe did you watch it in a dubbed version with different actors? You saw the English dub version. Okay, so the main character was named Marcus, I believe, in the English dub. How fun! Yeah, it's an interesting thing. I experienced Digimon through the lens of the English dub through the first and second series. The third series, I watched like the first half of it in English dub, and then I finished it. I finished it later, but I can't remember if I finished it in the English dub or if I switched over to the Japanese version with English subtitles. I can't actually remember. My favorite season is and always will be Tamers. Tamers is so good. That third series, it's kind of a masterpiece. I mean, like, not that it's perfect or anything, not that media has to be perfect, but it's just so strong. Especially just as it ramps up, it's so good at writing the main 3 human cast. They've got great writing. And then that second half of Digimon Tamers is just so darn good. I need to convince everyone. You have to check out the rest of Digimon Tamers. If you never finished it, you've gotta. It's so good. Anyway, that was some nice little Digimon yapping to start us off as we get the stream started. Today we're gonna be playing Digimon Survive, which is a kind of like a visual novel RPG game. It was the first time that a Digimon video game focused more on the story and the visual novel aspect and dialogue and character writing, as opposed to focusing mainly on the gameplay and the battles, like the games had up until that point. And for me personally, I never got into the Digimon video games myself, and I'm still kind of in that camp where I really appreciate the Digimon anime, the show itself, the most. That's where I connect with it the most. But Digimon Survive felt like a game where I might have a chance to really connect with a Digimon video game for the first time. I did give Digimon Cyber Sleuth a try when that came out, but for some reason or another, I wasn't able to connect with it, even though it's pretty much everyone's favorite Digimon video game, from what I can hear. In my case, I'm playing the Honkai version, Cyber Sleuth. What? Why is it the Honkai version? What? But yeah, everyone seems to like Cyber Sleuth across the board. For some reason or another, I just wasn't able to connect with it. But, you know, I can always change that one day and give it another try. But for today, I wanted to give a try to Digimon Survive. I have played this game before, not all the way through, though. I played this game for about 13 hours, according to my Steam account. And that is why on this main menu, it's filled with a lot of characters. If you install this game for the very first time, and you go to this main menu for your very, very first time, there won't be a bunch of characters here. It'll just be like a couple, if that. And it basically slowly over time, as you play the game more, it populates this main menu with more characters. And then some characters go away also. I won't say any more about that. But basically, I played the game already, 13 hours of it, 3 years ago. But it was 3 years ago, and I don't know, I think it would still be fun to experience it again on stream with everyone, and just chat about Digimon as I go along. So, I'm gonna start a new game, and ignore my past save. My past save will remain where it is. Let's see... Prologue, campsite, part 4, innermost area. I guess... Maybe... So this data is August 2nd, and this data is August 21st. Maybe I should load my game so I could restart it if I want. If you guys don't mind, I'm actually gonna load the game where I left off so that I can save it in another slot so that it's still there after all of this. Because I'm not really planning on doing an entire playthrough for the stream. I just wanted to experience the game today. So really, really quick, I'm gonna go to the last autosave, and then I'm gonna go to the menu and save. Go ahead and ignore all of this. Ignore all of this. Nothing is happening. Or you can consider it a sneak peek. Oh, Decaf Nvidia is here. Let her rip, Bakugan Brawl. I choose you, Crush Gear. That's right. You know, if it's a Digimon game, then it's gotta have a content warning. Psychological dark themes may occur in the story. Like, you're not even wrong. Yeah. They're like, the last time I played, something really, like, kind of traumatic happened. It was a little rough. Books for Days is here. Hello. I hope you're having an okay day. Yeah. I didn't realize I would be getting a cutscene as soon as I loaded into my old save. Okay, just consider this like a sneak peek of what the game is later. Come on. Oh, I just needed to right click. I just needed to right click. Okay. Data. And then click Z. And then Z. And then yes. Okay, now we are set. Now I know what I'm doing. And now once I go to the main menu, and I go to the load screen, it has this saved here. Okay. 2025, August 1st. Okay, now I'm going to actually start a new playthrough of the game, everybody. And we'll get to experience it together from the beginning. Delete all autosave data and suspended battle data. I don't know what suspended battle data means. I didn't leave a battle in the middle of it. But yes, go ahead. That's fine. Alrighty. We're starting Digimon Survive. By the way, it's only Japanese audio. With English subtitles. What's going on? They seem to be chased by someone. They are being chased. What's going on? And also, their clothes are kind of old-fashioned, aren't they? I know that voice. If anybody's experienced a little bit of Digimon, you might recognize that voice, I think. But it's Gabumon! And that looks like Renamon. I totally forgot about this beginning of this. Must delete message. Okay, we're all good. It's Gabumon and Renamon. I'm so happy. Oh, that's right. We go into a fight right away.
受けて立つ。来い。
Alrighty. Time to learn some of the basics of battle, everybody. In battle, the order in which units, monsters, act is determined by their speed. Okay. Let's start with movement. Press Z to choose the move command. The area displayed on the grid represents the range of your character's movement. Oh yeah, okay. Rotate the camera using Q or E, or adjust the zoom with 1 and 3. Okay. It's important to switch over to the camera to get a full grasp of your situation. Right. Now move to the blinking square on the grid. Move the cursor with WSAD. Move your cursor to the blinking square on the grid and press Z. Oh, it's Magic! Hi, Shiny. Hope you're doing well. I've always wanted to play a Digimon game. Hello, Magic! I hope you're having an okay day. And I'm doing pretty well. I'm excited to share some Digimon stuff with everybody. Yeah, I was talking early about how I'd never really got into Digimon games because the anime was first and foremost the part that I was the most engaged with. But this video game, Digimon Survive, was created with a focus more on story and visual novel. So the battles, like this one in the tutorial, come up less often compared to the other video games in the Digimon franchise. Not sure where to start, but I heard that the Cyber Sleuth games were pretty good. I would agree. Everyone that I've talked to says that the Cyber Sleuth games are the best. The Cyber Sleuth game, I think, is there one or two? That one is the most popular. I didn't connect with it super duper a lot, but everyone else loved it, so you should probably just ignore me. Pride says, tell me something, Shiny. Does this game have a dark history or something? I don't know what you mean by history of the game, but the story is a little bit dark, I would say. These two, innocent children are running away from monsters, apparently. I'm having a great day, says Books for Days. I did 2 pulls on the Flutter page Barcarola banner. Oh no, the scam banner. You gotta be careful with that. Gotta be careful. Had crazy luck. I pulled 2 copies of Flutter page and 1 Barcarola? Are you kidding? I think Books for Days just stole all of our collective luck for the Reverse 1999 patch right now or something. That's fantastic. Congratulations, Books for Days. That's great. Oh my goodness. I really do want Barcarola because I have Aleph and I'd like to have an impromptu team, but I don't trust dual banners like that. Okay, let's focus on this Z. Let's prepare to attack. Press Z to choose the attack command. Okay. Oh, that's right. I remember what this looked like. Skills effect, SP cost, range, and area. The scam banner was nice plot twist. That sure is a plot twist, indeed. The luck is crazy. The skill's range is the distance it can reach, while its area refers to its size of its effect. Passive skills are special abilities. They're always on. Makes sense? Pay attention to how each one works. First, let's see what happens with an ordinary attack. Attacking does not cost SP. Right, okay. This is all coming back to me now. Noctil, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having an okay day. I don't normally play Digimon Survive. I'm basically just playing it to celebrate August 1st, Odaiba Day. Rat arrives. Yes, it is I, Shiny Bot with the rats. Choose attack from the skill list and press Z to confirm. While you select a target, your estimated damage and accuracy will be displayed. Elemental affinities, critical hit percentage, and more are also shown, so pay attention. Counterattack percent is particularly important. This is the chance an enemy will counter your attack. Oh, at the top of the screen, there's counterattack 0%. Okay. So we're safe for now. So this is how you scroll across the screen. This is the enemy I want to attack, so I'm going to press Z. Choose end turn to finish your turn. As you end your turn, you can face in a direction with WASD. Okay, you take more damage if you attack from the side or behind. I remember now. Yeah, Noctil never played this game before either. I played this game once 3 years ago, so it's kind of been a while, and I definitely need all this refresher. I played it for 13 hours, so, like, it's a game that I probably would want to go in and just start a new game like this. So that's why I'm starting a new game. Alright, I'm gonna just face forward. I love hearing Gababon's voice! It's important to check up on other units in battle. Switch to the free cursor to get more info. Press X or X. What? Press X or X? Hello? You can move the cursor anywhere on the screen. Oh, okay. Hover the cursor over a unit to see its info displayed in the upper right. View more detailed information by pressing V in this state. V. Oh, all the way over here. Ooh, what is that? That's odd. For some reason, you can't see any information about this enemy. Oh, there's a whole bunch of question marks everywhere. There's nothing more to learn here. Press X to stop showing this information. Alright. Switch back to the regular cursor and just go all out. Press X or X. Okay. Attack it from behind. Got it. Bladed Pride says, reminds me of a variant of D Reaper. Oh, like what the enemy looked like? It kind of looked like a D Reaper? Perhaps. Okay. Confirm, move. And then go like this. And then confirm. Use a skill for big damage. Choose the attack command like before, then select Blue Blaster from the list. Uh-huh. Got it. You deal extra damage by performing a rear attack. Right. It doesn't seem to have taken much damage. Is this enemy too powerful to defeat? Actually, can I just use the enter? I'm gonna just use enter here. Yeah, enter works. Okay. I don't have to use the Z key. I'll just use enter instead. That's easier for me. Ooh. Here we go. And I'm on! No! Ah, girly pop! Be careful! Maybe I should adjust the screen slightly in OBS. One moment. Right about there should be fine. I want it to be big enough, but not overlap stuff. Oh, so she decided that they should jump through that. This is all coming back to me. I played this 3 years ago, and It was a very mysterious story. Oh, her name is Miyuki, even though he didn't say that. He just said One-chan.
大丈夫。あの光へ向かうのよ。そこから早く逃げて。
And the boy's name is Haru.
やだやだ。お姉ちゃんと一緒じゃなきゃ。何してるの。早く。
ダメだ、もう抑えられない。
レナモン。
吸い込まれ。
お前がいなくなったら俺は。
あなたはどうか無事に帰って。
Ooh, there's a bunch of hands. Oh my gosh. I forgot about that. A bunch of hands just sprung out of a portal in the air and grabbed the girl.
助けなきゃ。でもダメだ。進めない。お姉ちゃん。 待ってて。お姉ちゃん、必ず助けるから。
Oh boy. Prologue.
おはよう。昨日寝れた？
今朝地震あったよな。マジでビビった。
Actual 2D animation.
教育史跡ってどの辺でしたっけ？
ちょっと待ってね。この詳しい地図。
おはよ
もうびっくりさせないでよ、ミノルくん。
う。ごめん。朝から元気だな。みゆ、そろそろ起きろよ。おいみゆ、飯が冷めるだろ。あいつまた一人で。
雪？
Oh, even though there's sakura blossoms, cherry blossoms in the spring, there's snow.
おい、邪魔だろ。
ごめんなさい。
ち。
わあ、態度悪。そんなんじゃ女子に嫌われるよ。
うっせえな。
続いてニュースです。今朝5時頃、鹿延市で震度3の地震がありました。
At roughly 5 o'clock this morning, an
ここじゃない？
earthquake.
事故が起きており、警察や消防では地域に警戒を促しています。
Those flowers. I remember those flowers showing up in the game.
ここは一体。
Due to the risk of further seismic activity, everyone in the Kanobe area is encouraged
見学先の安全性とか
to...
大丈夫なのかよ。
よしみんな、そろそろ出発の時間だ。
引率の OB の言うことをよく聞くように。
遊びに来たんじゃないんだぞ。時間厳守で行動すること。
てれ。
Ooh! There was a shadow of a kid in the window.
ああ、なんでもない。
What was her name? I know the boy's name is Haru. I guess we didn't actually learn what her name was in the audio. They just put it in the English subtitles. Duar is home. Hi. Alrighty then. It's Digimon Survive. I just started a new game. Because today is Odaiba Day, August 1st. Oh, I should probably read the dialogue. It's Takuma. Now, is there a thing that shows me the log? Oh. I guess not. So here's Takuma. I say camp, but we're holed up in an abandoned school in the mountains here. Leave it to us to spend our school break going to another school. Not that this school is anything like the one we usually go to.
ようたくま、今日は史跡巡りだっけ？あんま面白くなさそうだよな。
Checking out a crusty old landmark.
ミノル、まあそう言うなよ。僕も同感だけど。
こら二人ともそんなこと言ってはダメよ。遊びに来たんじゃないって言われたでしょ。
And Aoi is the other girl, or the other friend.
はーい、葵さんごめんなさい。
もう、またそうやってふざけて。
That knucklehead over there is Minoru, and the girl lecturing him is Aoi. I didn't talk to him much at school. Aoi's cool. She came here from a different school. We got to know each other more here at camp. That's mostly thanks to Minoru. I forgot to silence my phone. But yeah, if anyone's curious about playing this game, this is what you spend the majority of your time doing, is the visual novel part of it. So if you're more interested in battles, definitely check out Digimon Cyber Sleuth. That's definitely the most popular of the Digimon games. Okay. 3 of us ended up doing our extracurricular activities together. Ah, yes. As you play the game, you will occasionally be asked to make choices. You will have 2 to 4 options to choose from. Use WSAD to select a response or action, then press Z. Books for Days says, I love the art style. I like it too. I think it's always really... One of my favorite things about the Digimon series is that each series that comes out, it both tries to keep a little bit of the look of Digimon, and yet also tries to leave its own mark on the visual style. And Digimon Survive is yet another example of them making their own style, but using the Digimon art style as a base for it. I think that's great. I think it looks good. Your decisions will affect your affinity with different characters and influence the story. So, this is the part of the game that when I played the 13 hours that I played 3 years ago, and I did this playthrough, I wasn't looking up any guides online in terms of how to maximize affinity with everybody. And I think I let one of the characters die because I failed to build my affinity with that character enough. Not one of these characters, and I won't say who it was besides that, but just like... Yeah. I think I might have messed up because of... I don't know. I was just playing it the way I was playing it. But maybe I need to... Maybe I might go through this now and try a little harder to maximize affinity. I don't know. knowing now that it might affect whether they get to stay in the story. Yeah, like, we saw a character get defeated, basically. I don't know what else to spoil. I should keep it vague. Bladed Pride says, somehow this art style, especially the facial expressions, reminds me of Omori. Oh, in this picture especially, on the Aori's face on the left, I think she kind of has that Omori art style. I never played the game, but I know what you mean. If you choose wrong, one of them dies probably. I guess so. Oh, not in this screen, no. Not necessarily. We're still in the tutorial section anyway. Played some more Hollow Knight today, and I beat 3 new bosses. Hey, way to go! Well done, well done. But, okay, let's see. Your affinity with other characters influences the battle backup they give during combat. Oh, yeah, there's that too. With differing results if you treat everyone equally, as opposed to focusing on one person. Oh my gosh, yeah. You can min-max, or you can try to treat everyone equally. Interesting. Right, in the tutorial, the only one who can die is you, because can you possibly fail a tutorial? Hopefully not. I would assume that is also impossible. You can check your affinities from the main menu. Oh! Did I know that last time I played? Don't forget to keep an eye on them. I don't know. Let's go with Aoi for now.
葵さん、今日ってどういうコースになるんだっけ？まず桜並木だよね。
Dang, you get the opportunity to break them up, you heartbreaker. Oh my goodness. Oh, and before I forget, don't forget, if you didn't hear already, we're going to be doing a collab stream tomorrow. It'll be a Reverse 1999 collab stream with Decaf and Vidya here, who you should definitely check out. And we'll be doing voice acting for the Keep Arena side story. And that'll be, yeah, like 23 hours from now? 22 hours from now, I suppose? But yeah, Decaf is fun. Another Reverse 1999 streamer, and they do Genshin Impact as well, and other games, like there's a game called Enna they were playing that's really, really wild and strange and cool art style. And they do a lot of organizing for our collab streams for Reverse 1999. They're really, really awesome like that. 21 hours. Okay, cool. Yep. That'll be a fun time. So, looking forward to that. Everyone should check in. Check it out.
今日はそれとここ、それにここもかしら。ミノルくんはキャンプの趣旨ちゃんと分かってます？
ああ、この土地に伝わる伝承とか土着信仰とか、なんか独自なものがあって面白いんだってね。
They're gonna check out local legends
まあ、
and weird stuff.
今そこまで面白くはないけどな。
Not that it matters to
いい
me.
んですよ。野山でのびのび羽を伸ばせればさ。
He is extremely carefree.
もう、たくまくんだけが頼りよ。ミノルくんの舵を取ってくださいね。
Oh yeah, you good with calling our VA group the cavalry? Sure! Wait, what does that mean? I don't actually... Let's see. I didn't follow along closely enough. What is that a reference to? Let me see. Calvary. Oh, cool and lyrical voice acting reverse youngins group. Oh, that's right. It's like an acronym. That's fine with me, except I'm definitely not a youngin. I am the least youngin out there.
いや、僕もミノルの保護者ってわけじゃないし、
His face is weird now.
どうしたんだ？
Looks like Minoru's noticed something on his phone. Oh, okay.
ほらまただよ。また落石事故のニュース。
Another story about a rock slide.
ああ、ここのところ連日よね。大丈夫かしら。大きな地震の前触れだと怖いわね。
It'd be scary if a bunch of rock slides were a sign that there's an earthquake coming. I
いやそれもだけどさ
see.
ちゃんと見てよ。これ今日見学に行くところの近所だよ。
Oh, that's right where they're gonna go?
あら、本当だわ。今日の予定は大丈夫なのかしら。
You can feel the tension in the air around here. Someone must have shared the news.
はーい、皆さん落ち着いて。大丈夫です。大丈夫ですから。何か問題がある際には先生からちゃんと指示がありますから。落ち着いてください。
Shuji is an alumnus of Aoi School, so he came to help chaperone.
安全確保に関しては先生方や保護者の皆さんでちゃんとやってくれているはずだし、大丈夫だから。本日の目的地の史跡へさあ向かいましょう。
Okay.
ああ、まだやってるよ。修二さんも真面目すぎるんだよね。
2つも年上の高校生に失礼なこと言わないの。
Is that any way to talk about someone 2 years older than you? Oh
はーい、
goodness.
葵さん。
ミノル君は私が上級生ってことも忘れてはいないかしら。
Aoi's actually a year above Minoru. Okay. Maybe I should read this aloud. Perhaps.
葵さんも俺が下級生ってこと忘れてない？もっとさ、こらーってさ、上級生活吹かせて叱ったりしてみようぜ。
You should be more of a nag, like, I told you to knock that off.
そんなの私にできるわけがないでしょ。さあ、私たちも行きましょうね。タクマ
That
君
sound
も。
like something I would say. Let's go before we're left behind, Takuma. I don't want to, like, talk over
そうだな。
them.
行こうぜ、タクマ。
Alright, let's go. Maybe I'll do it off and on. Cherry blossoms. Oh wow, the cherry blossoms are in full bloom. Everyone stops on the way to the landmark to take in the flowers.
いやー、春って感じだよね。
It sure is spring.
本当ね。自然が豊かな場所だからかしら。なおさら綺麗に見えるわ。
Maybe the abundance of nature here brings out the beauty of these blossoms. So they don't really give us any clues about, like, whether any one of these would like give more affinity to one character or the other. I wonder if you can take away affinity. And also, it looks like you can look at the log. Nice. Oh. Kinoko-kun is here. What is this variety that I was unaware of? I don't know. But I hope you're having an okay day. Books for days. If you had to be a shiny Pokemon, who do you think you would be? Oh, specifically a shiny Pokemon? Just like not a Pokemon, but specifically a shiny Pokemon. I don't know. I have no idea. First, I would need to figure out what Pokemon I would be in the first place. If I were a Digimon, though... Since we're playing a Digimon game... That is a existential question that I will have to think on.
綺麗だな。
Wrathfulness
お花見で
changed.
もしない？
Wrathfulness changed. I need to look at the menu. Okay, can I look at the menu right now? Profile. Oh, that shows affinity. I've got 2 affinity with Aoi. Oh, and then y'all, I never saw this when I played this before. I have 1 point in Wrathful for that response that I gave? Huh? I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but there's Moral, Wrathful, and Harmony, and each of them are red, yellow, and green. And right now, my Moral is 0, Wrathful is 1, and Harmony is 0. What? I don't think I saw this part of the game and how it worked last time. I'm glad I restarted the game.
ダメに決まってるでしょ。歩きながら眺める程度で我慢しなさい。
冗談だよ。
あんなとこにサキとリョウがいるぜ。
Looks like Saki and Ryo beat us to the punch.
先に史跡へ向かっていたのね。
The guy shooting daggers at everyone is Ryo, an older kid from another school. The girl who's all smiles there is Saki. Her looks are famous in the Great Blowars. They must be here to enjoy the cherry blossoms, too. Then again, I could be wrong in Ryo's case.
わあ、綺麗。満開だね。
I really do like the character art. It's nice. Books for days. Speaking of choices and bad decisions, I remember the first time I played The Quarry. The Quarry? Is that a video game? I managed to keep everyone alive until the end, where I had Brenda Song's character freeze to death in the freezer. I don't think I've heard of this game before. Ugh. Man. Makes me think of, like, Mass Effect and stuff like that. I hate it when a character dies in a playthrough, and you're like, should I just reload and try to make it so they live? What do I do?
満開の桜を前にして舌打ちって人としてどうかしてるって。
What kind of person gets all grumpy in front of a bunch of blooming cherry blossoms? The Quarry is a choice-based horror game made by the same people who made Until Dawn. A horror game, choice-based. Okay. Uh-huh.
まったく、こんなにもうららかな校外学習日和だってのにさ。
Gorgeous weather and we're doing extracurricular nonsense.
そんな日和聞いたことねえよ。
I thought as much. We're not in any real rush. Might as well look around here some more. As you play the game, you will be presented with choices of where to go or who to talk to. Use the mouse to select a target. Try targeting one of the students walking along the tree-lined path in the distance. Wait, like, in the distance? Oh, and I can switch using Q and E. It suddenly stopped at Aoi. Press Z to move to the next step. Okay. Who you talk to and in what order may advance the story. What? That puts a lot of pressure on me, but okay. Books for days. You play as a group of teens who are at a summer camp for the summer, and it takes a sinister turn when they must survive the night from werewolves trying to keep your characters alive. Oh. You can target more than just characters, so keep an eye out for unexpected discoveries. Yeah, I remember stuff like that in the game. Okay. The flowers are certainly beautiful in full bloom. Yeah, that and the weather makes you want to sit down and take a load off for a while. No, that won't do. We have to stick to our designated course. Aye, aye, ma'am. Okay. Targets that lead to important story conversations will be marked with an exclamation point. So keep that in mind when deciding what you want to do next. That makes me think that I should save Saki for last. Let's talk to Minoru. Hey, Takuma. You know that the leaves of cherry blossoms are poisonous? That's why you never see any weeds growing underneath them. Huh, is that right? Wait, don't people eat... It's on auto! Turn off auto! Why is it in auto? Ah! Oh, now I can actually move it around with my mouse for reals. A. There, now auto is off, good. Decaf says, whoops, guess you didn't give her the sweet life. You know, amphibians? Okay, that one I'm not following. Are weak to cold. The path you took was windy. Phew. That is some rocky puns, Decaf. I hope you're getting enough sleep. The sweet life, that was my favorite one. That was good. No, surely the red exclamation point won't trigger the story flag to go forward. I mean, I don't know. Not familiar with Brenda's song. Brenda's song, I guess not. Don't laugh at me not knowing a thing. It is a natural state to not know things. Brenda song. I will look up now. Brenda song. Ah, Sweet Life. Okay, okay. American actress. No wonder I don't know her. I haven't watched anything that she's in. Oh, but she was in The Social Network. I saw that. Let me see, let me see. Amphibia. Yeah, I literally have never heard of these things before. Wendy Wu. Yep, I don't know any of these. Oh, but she is Macaulay Culkin's partner. Okay. Is it just, like, those feel like deep cuts. Personally, those feel like deep cuts. I don't know this actress. Does anyone else know this actress? Am I living under a rock? Macaulay Culkin is usually home alone. Yeah. This shiny Vought model was upgraded last week, and sadly her data model got broken, therefore all her memory is in the void. Goodness gracious. I'm being shamed for not knowing this one American actress. And any of these things that she's been in. I literally... Is she a big deal? It was a deep cut? Okay, thank goodness. I'm like... What? What am I missing? I guess she got big... She must have gotten big after I stopped watching cable TV. It's probably one of those things, you know? She was big on the, you know, cable TV stuff. But that was probably after... You know, once I moved out of my parents' place, I never watched cable TV. I just watched YouTube videos and anime and all that stuff. Okay, what can I click that is not gonna accidentally click something that I didn't want to? Okay. I talked to Minoru, although it went really fast because of the auto, so I'm gonna talk to him again and hope I can get the same thing again real quick. Leaves of the cherry blossoms are poisonous. That's why you don't see weeds growing underneath. Wait, don't people eat those sometimes? Well, sure, they're fine if you pickle them first. Huh, you sure know some weird things, man. If you pickle them first? I didn't know about that. I don't know if I should trust Minoru or not. He seems like a prankster kind of character, but that also sounds like reasonably true? I don't know. It's the first I've heard of it. Huh. Very curious. I hate to leave us off here, but it's actually about time for another break. I will leave us right here. And then I shall run the ad and take a break. And we will get right back to strolling through the cherry blossoms and talking to the characters and clicking on the exclamation point. Alrighty. I will be back after getting up and stretching and all that stuff. I recommend you do the same. Let's meet back here in 3 minutes. Be right back. Okay, Duar doesn't know Brenda's song either. I'm not alone. We're just old, that's all. Closed captioning did not transcript that right. We're just old, that's all. There we go. That's correct. Yay! I want to know everyone's favorite Digimon human character, if you have one. Or Digimon character is fine too. And if you've never checked out Digimon, tell us so that we can tell you we promise it's not like Pokemon. We need to continue our quest of clearing up misinformation that has been spread over the years. Stream. If I listen closely, I can hear the sound of a babbling brook. You'd never hear something like that in the city. It's sort of comforting. Cherry trees. Cherry trees lining the path are all in full bloom with gorgeous petals fluttering down. I'd love to just sit here and gaze at them for a while. I'm gonna change the settings a little bit. I think you can... Yeah, the text speed. There we go. I think that's good. Wait. Confirm. Is everything the way I want it to be? I think so. Yes. Also, let me open the saves and make sure... Okay, I do still have my old save there. So I can go back to my old game if I really, truly want to. Now let's see how fast the text goes. Ugh, I'm so tired. This camp is weak. Okay, the text scrolling is lightning speed fast. But that's fine. Yeah, total weak sauce. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Oh well, at least we get a few bars out here. Bars? Oh, bars on their phone for reception. We can kill a little time with that. For real? I can't even get a signal in the school building. Huh, man, what a hunk of junk you're lugging around. Aw, teenagers. Alright, let's talk to Saki. Jeez, what crawled up your backside and died? Search me. Let me guess. Shuji and the teachers gave you flack for your cheerful disposition? That would be really crappy of them to do. Unless his disposition involved being actively rude. You don't know what you're talking about. Sure, whatever you say. Come on, it's time to go. Alright already. Okay, and then... I mean, I've talked to everyone. Oh, wait, no, there's Joe. Okay, here we go. Let's talk to this guy. And anyway, how long do you plan on following me around? What do you expect? Who knows what you'll do if I take my eyes off you, Joe? So you're my supervisor now? Clearly, you're not the type to be left to your own devices. Just shut up. Now, is that any way to talk to a cute girl like me? He's giving Ryuji from Persona 5. Oh, was Ryuji the blonde guy? I don't know. Duar played that a long time ago. I can't... Is Ryuji the blonde guy? Ryuji, seemed more happy than this guy. They are both kind of like rough and tough guys, but Ryuji in Persona 5 seemed a lot happier. But maybe they have a similar, like, way of speaking. Saki's headed for the landmark, chasing Ryo as he continues belly aching. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Doing voices for Digimon characters is oddly exciting and happy and fun for me. This is like a dream come true. Oh, now they have some exclamation points. Okay. I guess Aoi first. Ma'am, is it? Finally, some good manners. Oh, sure. That's what I was going for. I can't try to decide what he sounds like. Man, I wish he'd back off a bit, you know? Read the room a little, so to speak. I suppose it depends on how you look at it. She can be outspoken at times, to be sure. Wait, who are they talking about? What's going on? Can I look at the log somewhere here? Wait a second. But she's also cheerful, cute, and quite amicable. The sort of honesty you sense from her. I quite like it. Whoa, where did all that come from? She just seems a bit radiant, don't you think? I see. Still, she goes a bit overboard. A big sister like me has to look out for her. Alrighty, Minoru then. Those two get along way better than I figured they would. Okay, so this whole time we've been talking about Saki and Dio. Okay. More like Saki can get along with anyone. That Dio is a real pain, too. She must be some kind of saint. Now, is that any way to speak about him? All of us need to work together. I never heard anything come out of his mouth that wasn't a complaint about something. I can kind of relate, to be honest. It's like looking at how I used to be. Kinda embarrassing. You sure he's older? Your past self? Is that something a middle schooler is supposed to say? Then again, I suppose an adolescent boy would say such things. Saki's the exact opposite. The way she comes at you head-on makes her seem more grown-up. We only just met here at camp, but she acted like we were all best buds from square one. I think you resemble her in that regard, Minoru. Yeah, he's the one who broke the ice with us after all. Indeed. Head-on, as you would say. Huh? Jeez, guys, knock it off with the compliments. My ego can only take so much. That wasn't a compliment. Haha. It's very Digimon here.
それより見て、この桜。綺麗ね。
Look at all these flowers.
葵さん知ってる？桜の木の下にはね、死体が。
I have heard, yes, that there's a dead body under every cherry blossom tree, but that's just kids spreading rumors.
ああ、そういう話は今はいいから。それより、私たちもそろそろ史跡の方へ向かいましょう。
Let's head toward the historic landmark. Alright.
みんなが向かった方は、なんか参道じゃない？大変そうだな。
Decaf says, alright, which of these flowers is a hidden collectible to unlock the secret ending? Keep your eyes open, everybody. I want to get all the achievements. Except, I'm the type to not be a... Sometimes I can be a completionist. My completionist side is really finicky. And fickle. Both of those things at the same time. I just kind of drop things if I feel like it's hard at a split second. It was a normal conversation on a normal day with friends. Well, normal other than the camping part. At least, that's what I thought. We cleared the tree-lined path, and when we headed up the trail...
あれあんなところに。
え、なんでパトカーが？
Police cars here.
参ったな。どうやらここから先は封鎖されているようだ。
ああ、ほんとだ。立ち入り禁止のテープも貼ってあるわ。
Bunch of keep out tape.
もしかしてミノルが言ってた落石事故とかと関係あるのかな。
Oh, the rock slide, maybe.
だったらやっぱ心配してた通りじゃん。何が大丈夫ですからだよ。なあ、たくま。
He's calling out Shuji for being like, oh, it's fine. Trust the authorities.
困ったわね。史跡まで行くにはここを通らないと。
Oh, this is the only way we can get to the landmark.
何の史跡だっけ？
だからどうしてミノルくんは予習してないの？ほら、獣神にまつわる祭事の跡地の。
A site of the ritual related to Kemonogami. A ritual of the Kemonogami.
その獣神ってのが、俺にはピンとこねえんだけどな。
仕方がないわ。ここはひとまず引き返すしかないのかしら。
Our only option is to head back.
引き返す前に何があったのか、あそこで話を聞いてみようぜ。
Let's at least ask, yeah. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what the people gathered in front of the police car have to say. Maybe I should ask the police officer what's going on here. Oh, and actually, Duar is home, and it's also getting hotter outside. I'm gonna turn the AC on. I will be right back. And I'm too lazy to tab away from the game, so I'm just gonna leave my PNG tuber up. Just give me, like, 40 seconds. One second. Okay. Ugh. Man. I'm sad that we haven't seen Queen Katie Bat come by. I know for a fact that she's a big Digimon fan. Let's see. I'm gonna check just to make sure. Do. Just want to make sure you know I'm streaming a Digimon. I'm streaming Digimon Survive right now on Twitch. I know you're a fellow Digimon appreciator, so wanted to make sure. Happy face. There we go. I literally direct messaged Queen Katie Bat just to make sure. I always knew Queen Katie Bat was a Digimon. Yep, she gives off Digimon energy. She herself is a Digimon. Okay, we'll just go left to right. Here we go. Old sign. The letters are so faded, I can't make out what the sign is supposed to say. Must be really old. Campers. Hold up. What? You're saying there was an accident? Dang, man. I've never seen anything like this before. What do you think? Should we just bust on in there? Grab a video for some views? Well, hold up, man. They'll get pissed at us for sure. What's his face? Shuji? Said he'd go and ask the teachers about it, you know? Queen Katie Bat is here! I knew that DMing you would be worth it, just to make sure. Welcome! Wonderful! Welcome, welcome. This is the one game I have no idea about. Ooh! Welcome then to Digimon Survive. I played this game once 3 years ago for about 13 hours of gameplay, and I kind of dropped it. I think partially because I let one of the characters die. And I think I was doing a bad job at playing the visual novel part of the game. I don't think I let them die in a fight. But maybe they did? No, I think it was like the outcome of a scene was a certain way because of the affinity levels of the characters or something, maybe? Katie says, I am a Digimon fan for well over 10 years. Woohoo! The rumor does come out. A fake headline. Wait, the rumor does come out. Is Queen Katie Bat a Digimon? Parentheses, a fake headline that ChatGPT would write, probably. Yeah, is Queen Katie Bat. That's definitely ChatGPT right there. Okay. Wait, I already clicked on this. Oh well. Next thingy. Basically what has happened so far, I started a new game to just go from the beginning, so we're all in the same, we're all in the same boat, we're all experiencing this for the first time. And this game is a whole new story, featuring a bunch of high schooler kids, I think. I think they mentioned they were high schoolers. They talked about coming from the same school, but that might be elementary school. Maybe they're middle schoolers? Unsure. But they are on a field trip, very much like the plot beginning of Digimon Adventure. And while they were on this field trip to visit some local a local spot to learn about history in the area, there was news of a rock slide, and as they were headed to the area their school trip was going to go to, it looks like the path has been blocked. And they're not like all together as a class, they all were just given instructions on how to get to this place, so they're all kind of traveling separately from the rest of the class. Katie says, as it happens, I literally fangirled over a new Digimon that was revealed for the new Digimon anime this year. It's a Bat-Dead Digimon. Eee! Ooh! I was mostly into the Digimon story games, but Survive seems interesting from what I know about it. Oh, interesting! Like Digimon World? Did you play those? I basically have only ever tried 13 hours of Digimon Survive, and I tried maybe 6 or 8 hours of Digimon Cyber Sleuth, and that is my only experience with the video games. I mostly am a fan of Digimon through the anime themselves. Katie says, I tried the newest World game. My Digimon died and I never played again. That sounds so relatable. That would be me too. I prefer the turn-based games. I see. It sounds like everyone really likes Digimon Cyber Sleuth, whereas this game, Digimon Survive, is very much focused on the visual novel aspect, the talking and the story and the dialogue, and choosing options and seeing how the story is affected by your choices, with a little bit of battle thrown in as well. And the battle setup is kind of like Fire Emblem style, sort of, where it's like a grid. I was so crushed too, because it was a Wizardmon, which I was hyped for, and I lost him in the hour. Oh my goodness. Wizardmon, why you gotta keep dying on us, huh? Anyway, we are the main character Takuma, and these are our two school friends, Aoi and Minoru. Aoi is a friend of ours from our previous school who ended up in the same school as us. And Minoru kind of just inserted himself into our friendship because he has a very a kind of jokey personality, and he just kind of sticks his head in places because he feels like it. Books for Days says, I might have folded very fast for Barcarola and bought her skin. Oh dear. Be careful, Books for Days. Make sure you have enough food left over for food and rent if you have to pay rent. But I'm sure it's very pretty. Katie says, Minoru is giving me big, I'm a comedy relief guy, like Daisuke in the second season. Yeah, he's like... I feel like there's not too many Digimon characters that are like Minoru. He reminds me of characters from other anime, if anything. But, yeah. I still have food, and it's very pretty. You have pretty food! Nice. Decaf says, considering that Digimons are affected by your personality, placing bets on Minoru's Digimon becoming a little twisted. Oh, that's a good point. That could be interesting. Katie says, which is ironic since this is definitely a darker game. Yeah, it is. The very first scene that we saw, we were shown two young children who were running away from, like, some creature in the woods. We couldn't see what the creature was, if it was an evil Digimon or something else. And a Gabumon and Renamon come out to protect them, and then you go through a little gameplay tutorial to learn how the grid battle works. And then both of them got sucked into portals, but different portals. And then, just as we got to know these new characters in this setting, us, the main character Takuma, was looking up at the window of the schoolhouse that we've been temporarily staying at. For some reason, they took a field trip where they are using another school building as their home base. I don't know if they're sleeping at this new school building or what the deal is. Like it's a multi-night school field trip. Maybe not, though, because there was a scene showing two other characters we haven't met yet, and they seemed to be still at home, and they were, like, late to come to school. Anyway, Takuma sees in the window of the school building as they are leaving a shadow of a child, and then the camera shows us that the two children we saw in that first scene that were being chased by a mean creature, they seem to be in the school building. And there's something a little bit ghostly about them. And that's all we know as the audience. These characters know nothing about it. Okay, let's talk to Minoru. Think there was an accident or something? Let's ask around. Okay, I will. I want to show off you characters to Katie. So many people. What could have happened? All right. They're not going to give me much conversation. Let's talk to... Are you guys going to be upset if I skip all the rest of these? I want to talk to the police person. Oh, I love her only because her Digimon is Labramon. It's a cute Digimon. Yes, Labramon is really cute. I only know one plot twist for this game, and it's definitely one of my favorite plot twists for games. Oh, really? I don't know about... I played 13 hours of the game, so I didn't get all, like, halfway through, necessarily. I don't think, anyway. But I have seen some developments in the plot, so I don't know. It's a visual novel. You gotta get through the 3 hours of normal slice of life intro after the incredibly dark first few minutes. Yeah. Okay, here's Takuma. Excuse me, did something happen here? There was a landslide up ahead around dawn, so the road's been sealed off. Oh, that must be the one we read about online earlier. Okay. Owie! Oh dear, we can't proceed with things like this. Yeesh, so much for exploring the great outdoors. Guess camp is cancelled. I don't know about all that. Still, perhaps we should turn back for now. And also, we have, yes! We can show how good our affinity is with each of the other characters. So far, I have 2 affinity with Aoi. Maybe I should have talked to Minoru so that I got his affinity up too. Anyway, I like the artwork here. It's cute. Kitty says, don't forget the zero escape factor of, quote-unquote, you have to do another playthrough after beating the first for the true ending. Right. It's a little bit like Undertale, too. I have so much hype for the new Digimon game that's coming this year. It's going to be dubbed finally, I think. So maybe more new players. Oh, that'd be so good! I know. I kind of really do wish this was dubbed. More people would be interested, I feel like. Hey, Minoru. A landslide. For really reals? Man, think the guys that went ahead are okay? No childish jibes? Jibes? Jibs? Jibes? What? I suppose you wouldn't be so callous as to joke at a time like this. Of course. I know when to watch my mouth. Sometimes. Maybe. Okay. Oh, we can talk to the police officer again. The area ahead is off limits. Seems we can't get through here. What's the plan? Should we head back for now? Queen Katie Bat says, I feel bad for players who do this for their first Digimon game, mostly because they don't even call the Digimon in this one. Oh, right. It's been I remember the 13 hours I played, they weren't really calling them Digimon for at least the first while. It didn't feel like they were introducing new people to the concept much. And it's not as Digimon coded as you would have expected. I suppose that's a good way of putting it. Yeah. No way! Oh, goodness. Pardon me. Don't talk out of your ass or you'll regret it! Huh? I can hear someone kicking up a fuss.
あれあんなところに亮とサキだぜ
Ryo and Saki are here? Okay.
先に行ったと思ったらあんなところで寄り道してたのか
So you can see the person on the right, the tallest one is Ryo. And he's a grumpy guy who's kind of rude to everybody. And Saki in the middle is just this very amicable girl. Amicable? There we go. Amicable. Girl in the middle reminds me of Mimi from the first season. Yeah, I think she kind of has a little bit of that energy. Maybe a little bit more positive and less, like, complaining. For now, anyway. And the one on the left, was... We saw in the introduction animation for the game, and I can't remember what their name was. Oh, Miu. They got called Miu.
それよりあの女の子は誰かしら
Actually, yeah, because she's the one with Floramon, same plant type partner like Palmon. Yes, yeah, she's like coded Mimi. And I really feel like Aoi is coded Sora because her name is Blue, and Sora means sky. Aoi is blue, Sora means sky. Kind of goes together a little bit.
良いかよろしいかなこの落石事故は獣神様のたたりなのじゃ
That was an amazing cackle, or an amazing voice at the end. When we were walking towards the tourist spot that everyone was going to meet at, Aoi mentioned that the place they were headed to was the spot related to the ritual of the Kemonogami. So yeah. Kemonogami, that's the term they used in this game instead of Digimon? I didn't realize it was, like, replacing Digimon. How strange.
たたりって今時？
くだらね
そうブレンドで態度の悪いよそ者たちが来て山を荒らし獣神様はお怒りじゃ。この神聖なる山は獣神様を祀った社のある獣聖域。
Kemonorium.
おいそれと足を踏み入れて良い場所ではありませんのじゃ。
She is very spirited.
何が獣聖域だよバカバカしい。大方わけのわかんねえ石とか木彫りの熊みてえなの拝んでるだけだろ。田舎もんが。
To be fair, though, it seems in this story the Digimon aren't really coming from the internet-based places. It's more natural and yokai-like. I suppose so. Like, that my impression of the game when I played it the first time was, yeah, they really don't interact with the digital world at all.
りょうったらちっちゃい女の子には強気に出ちゃって。
Don't have to be so nasty with her.
田舎もんって失礼だな。この辺りにはねちゃんと立派なお社があるの。新しく建てられたまがいものじゃなくて地元の人しか知らない由緒ある本物の神社がね。
It's not some new imitation, but a historic legendary shrine known only to locals.
神社って普通は古事記に載ってるような神様が祀ってあるんじゃないの？それかお稲荷様とかそんなのかな。違う違う、地元の人しか知らないような不思議な獣の神様なの。
These are ancient beast gods known only to the locals.
うちもさこっち来てから初めて知ったんだよ。見たこともないような神様でさ。
I've known all about these gods ever since I came here. When did you come here?
んなもん本当にあるのか？
ありますありますとも。ねえあなたのお名前は？みゆ。お姉ちゃんは？私はさっき。それでこっちの態度悪いのがりょう。ねえねえみゆちゃん、その地元の人しか知らない神社案内してくれるかな？
Take us to the hidden shrine.
そりゃいいけど。
おお。
なんだ物好きだな。そんなもんあるわけねえだろ。
Oh, Ryo's talking to Saki. Okay.
あるって。だってほら見学の予定なくなっちゃったし。
Why not? Our trip's been canceled. Not like we don't have the time.
戻ってもどうせ穴埋めの教材学習でしょ。りょうだってあれ苦手じゃない。
She wants to play hooky.
りょうもさついでに見に行かない？
くだらねえな。
くだらなくなんてない。
そうかいそうかい。おいガキ。
みゆ。
だったらそこ案内しなよ。嘘だったら承知しねえぞ。
史跡の代わりの校外学習になるわけもないでしょうに。さきさんたら。
The way they translate this is kind of interesting.
いや、そういう殊勝な目的じゃないと思いますよ。
だいたい何の神社かもわからないのよ。勝手に行っていいわけないわ。
Entry may be prohibited.
わからないの？
少なくとも地図には載ってないわね。
Oh, so it's different from the place their trip was originally headed toward? Okay.
本当に地元の人しか知らない神社なのか、それともあの子の作り話なのか。
なあ、たくま。 どうする？
Okay, so... Oh, data management, I just noticed is an option. What is that? Oh, this. Okay. Don't need that right now. Menu is 9. And I can go here and check... I've got one under Wrathful in the bottom right corner. You can see there's Moral, Wrathful, and Harmony for red, yellow, and green. Let them have fun. We have to stop them. Sounds fun. Let them have fun? This time? Minoru doesn't like that.
おいおい、どこに行くつもりだよ、りょう。ちょい待てってばさ。
Minoru had a little kind of angry symbol next to his head. Katie says, yeah, Moral, Wrath, and Harmony are the different routes and endings. I forget which one you need for the true playthrough, though. I see. Katie, earlier you were saying that you don't know anything about this game, but you seem to know a lot. Let me just look up. Survive. Moral. Wrath. Harmony. Oh! The dialogue choices in Digimon Survive are fixed. No matter the situation, the left dialogue is always Moral, the top one is always Wrathful, and the right one is always Harmony. But you can check your karma rating, of course, on the profile. Oh. Ooh, your karma affects how easy it is to recruit certain Digimon into your party. Okay. And it affects evolution, and it affects the ending. Oh. So, in order to access the 3 endings, you need to have a numeric value higher than 25 for each of the karma alignments. Any less than this, and the ending tied to the relevant karma will be inaccessible to you for that particular playthrough. Well, I probably don't want to look too much closer. I don't want to get, like, super duper spoiled or anything. Maybe I should try to go for a Moral ending for the first one. Or something like that.
うるせえ、こっち来んな。
まあまあ、そう言わずに。
ねえ、その神社へ行くのは危なくないの？
Are you sure it's safe to go to the shrine?
大丈夫。獣神様の社は危険じゃないよ。ミノルくんたら待ちなさい。
Katie says, man, I really want to get this game for real, but every time it comes on sale on either Xbox or Steam, I never get to buy it. Oh no! Surely one day it'll
あ
happen.
なたまで一緒についていってどうするの？私たちまで勝手な行動しちゃダメでしょ？
まあ、それもそうだけどさ。りょうたち行っちゃったよ。
Ryo and everybody left.
とにかく僕たちは次にどこに行けばいいか誰かの指示があるまで待とう。それかこのまま校舎まで引き返すか。
Wait here for instructions or go back to school.
それはそれで面倒なんだけどな。
それよりも何があるかわからないし、やっぱりサキさんたちを追いかけないと。
Oh, she wants to chase after those three.
そうだね。あと追いかけよう。
Let's follow them. Pursuing Saki, Ryo, and that little kid Miu, we ended up at a tunnel. Not a soul to be seen around us, and no other paths. Did they head through here?
なんだか暗くて薄気味悪いトンネルだな。
ああ。それに、なんだかここだけ気温が低いような。背筋が震えるっていうか。
ちょっと変なこと言うのはやめて。
The art is so good.
まさか心霊スポット的なあれだったり。
やめてってば。そんなことより二人を探さないとでしょ。サキさんたちいないわね。もっと先に行ったのかしら。
おーい。
あ、誰か来たぞ。
Oh, someone came.
ほら、修二さん。
It's Shuji, the guy who was yelling about obey the teachers, everything's fine
ダメじゃな
earlier.
いか。みんなとはぐれてしまっては土砂崩れで研修先に行けないトラブルがあったのに。
He feels like kind of Joe adjacent a little bit. Kevin Video says, I would just do a subathon for a game I really want to play for stream. If it succeeds, then it means chat wants to see these games be played. That's true, yeah.
すんません。でもサキとリョウがこの先に行ったみたいで。
まったくりょうくんも年長者としての自覚を持ってほしいものだ。
He wasn't the one that wanted to go. It was Saki that was like, hey, can you show us the way?
名簿にサキくんたちの電話番号があったはずだからとりあえずかけてみるか。
Katie says, I hate Shuji so much. Yeah, he's kind of annoying. It makes me sad that he's so similar to my favorite character from the first series, Joe. I love Joe so much. I know, exactly! Literally, Katie said the same thing. Same thoughts. Jinx, essentially. Yep. He's like a worse Joe. He's been letting it ring for a while now. I guess Saki hasn't noticed yet?
にしてもさ、あの女の子が言ってた獣神ってどんなんだろうな。
さあ、多分何かの動物なんだろうけど。
もうミノルくんたら今日行く予定だった史跡の説明聞いてなかったの？
So they have heard about Kemonogami before. Minoru just wasn't paying attention.
この地方に伝わる獣の姿をした神様だって教えてもらったじゃない。あの子は他では見たことないって言っていたから、きっとこの土地の珍しい動物なんじゃないかしら。
Oh, she thinks there's some unique creatures around here. She said creatures, not animals. That's interesting.
それが神様になってたたりを起こしてんの？嘘だ。そんなのあるわけないじゃん。
昔の人はわからないことを神様のせいにしたのよ。それでお供え物をしたりしてたたりを鎮めようとしたの。きっとその神社も今はほとんど人が来なくなっちゃって、地元のほんの一部の人だけが参拝に来るくらいなのよ。
ま、そんなもんだよな。
ダメだ。サキくんだけでなくりょうくんにもつながらない。
そっか。こんな山ん中じゃ電波も届いてるか怪しいですもんね。
君たち確かにこっちの方向にりょうくんたちが行ったんだよね。
それは
We're pretty sure they came here.
間違いないですけど。
この辺にはあいつらはいないようだな。神社はもっと先か？
地図に載ってないからどこを探していいかわからないわ。
It's not on the
仕
map.
方ない。とりあえずりょうくん、サキくんたちを拾って 早く学校に戻ろう。このトンネルの先だね。よし、行こう。
Okay, if you want to go down the spooky murder tunnel. I should talk with the others about what to do next to search for Saki and the others. Okay. I want to bring up Minoru's affinity if I can. Boy, just when I thought I was gonna die of boredom, things are getting interesting. Are you gonna join the search? Who cares about that? This tunnel! A lost shrine! I smell adventure, don't you? I think I see what you mean. Right? Might as well look for some ruins while we look for those jokers. Ruins? I think the joke might be on you. Okay. Are we really going to go through this tunnel? I don't see any other way. This is our only option, right? Well, yes, but... You're not afraid of the dark, are you, Aoi? Just a bit. Creeps me out just a little bit. Hey, why are we talking about this? We have to bring Saki and the others back right away. Okay. You know, you could have stopped them from going in the first place. Well, we kind of tried. They weren't in any mood to listen, so... I see. Well, nothing to be done about it. I'll help persuade them next time, no worries. Okay.
じゃあ一緒にりょうくんとさきくんを連れ戻そう。
って言ってもどっちに行けばいいのか。
なあ、誰か近づいてきたぜ。
Oh, someone else is showing up. Hey!
すまないが、そこの君たち確かキャンプの参加者だよな。
It's someone who's like Yamato!
俺はここら辺に住んでるもので、今妹を探しているんだが。
Okay, so he and his sister Miu aren't a part of the school, they are local residents.
妹さんは？
ああ、あいついつもフラフラと勝手に出歩く癖があってな。妹はなんていうか小動物っぽいやつだ。人見知りで気弱な感じで守ってあげたいような。
そんな女の子見なかったな。
サキたちと一緒にいたミウってことはイメージがだいぶ違うしな。
Saki's VA is Alcandor Pasa from Pretty Derby. Oh my goodness, that's great. Yay! Maybe we can find other people that are in common.
ミュウ、今ミュウって言ったか。
おお、言ったけど。
みゆちゃんってあの子よね。猫耳みたいな帽子をかぶった小学生くらいの。
ああ、そうだ。あったのか。
俺たちが見た子はもっと頭のおかしい子だったよな。
ちょっとミノルくん、失礼よ。
He's so mean.
いやでもあれを人見知りとか守ってあげたいとかは違うだろ
う。お前らの評価なんてどうでもいい。それでミュウはどこに行ったんだ。
ごめんなさい。実は私たちも人を探している途中なの。
俺たちと一緒にキャンプに来てるやつとさっき神社に向かってってさ。それで俺たちはそいつらを連れ帰りに向かうところなんだ。
そうか。またあいつが勝手に。どうもありがとう。あそこには入っちゃいけないって言われてたのに。
Oh, she's not allowed to go there.
俺はカイト。よかったら君たちと同行させてくれないか。
カイト。
目的は一緒のようだしな。いいぜ。それに神社の場所、実は俺たちよく知らないんだ。
ああ、だったら俺が道案内しよう。ここで生まれ育ったわけじゃないにせよ。もう何年か住んでるからな。
He knows where it is. Okay. Ryo's VA is Mighty from Star Rail. Okay. Kaito is Seth from Zenless Zone Zero. I don't think I played the game long enough to get to Seth, but so many overlaps.
その神社の場所なら知っている。任せてくれ。
俺はミノル。そんでこっちがタクマでこっちが葵さん。
僕は引率の修二。よろしく頼むよ、カイトくん。
From the looks of him, I thought Kaito was an adult, but he's the same age as me. I'm relieved though. Looks like we can count on him. We'll get there in no time.
なあみんな、今って春だよな。
決まってるだろ。
Yeah.
今が春じゃなきゃいつが春だって言うんだよ。
This translation is funny.
ならさ、北国でもないこの場所で春先に雪が降るものなのかな。
Oh, they noticed the snow falling in the spring.
何を言って。え、
本当だわ。雪。
季節外れのなんていうにはちょっと外れすぎだと思うんだよな。
Ooh. Mew voiced Hikari in the Digimon Adventure reboot. Interesting. Oh, that's right! It snowed at the very beginning of the first episode. I completely forgot about that. Not gonna lie. That's... Wow. I fail. I fail as a Digimon fan. I completely forgot that happened in the first episode.
確かに。
I love that! What a great reference.
こっちじゃ先週も降ってたな。地元じゃ異常気象だって話してた。
最近あちこちでそんなニュースを見かけるよな。
Digital stuff is about to happen.
おい、なんかすげえ吹雪いてきたんだけど。
寒い。
このままここにいては危険だな。僕が見てくるからみんなは先に帰ってもらえないか。
それよりすぐそこのトンネルに入りませんか。これじゃ校舎へ帰り着く前にどうにかなっちゃうかも。
Decaf is being sarcastic, in case there's anyone here that needs to know that for sure. Katie says, I only remember this because the fanfic I've been reading makes a lot of adventure callbacks, so it's fresh in my mind. Oh, okay. Decaf is like, sarcasm. Because sadly enough, we live in a world where people really are in denial about that stuff. Ugh.
確かにそうね。室内じゃないけど、こんな場所よりはずっとマシだと思います。
それもそうだな。よし、みんなとりあえずトンネルに避難しよう。
Now, the tunnel part reminds me a little bit of Spirited Away, kind of. The beginning of Spirited Away.
さきたちこんなとこ通って行ったのか。
Denial runs the world, I guess. We've seen that in 2020. Indeed. Okay, I'm just gonna continue picking the far left option throughout this playthrough. Moral
このトンネル
change.
今も使われてるの？外からは随分ボロボロに見えたけど。
The tunnel looks old.
少なくとも俺がこっちに来てからは使われてないな。この先は地元の悪ガキたちだって近寄らねえとこだ。
Not even the local brats will come near this place.
長いこと人の手が入らなかった場所だぜ。野犬とかイノシシとかマジの獣だって出るかもな。
I would not want to come across a wild boar in Japan. Those things scare the crap out of me.
あいつらそんなとこに。
ミュウのやつが一緒だったなら気にせず進んだろうな。あいつは慣れてるから。
Oh, Miu isn't scared of this tunnel at all. She would just walk right in. Okay.
暗くて足元も悪いから慎重に進もう。
本当に真っ暗だな。ほとんど前が見えないよ。
でもこういうのなんか探検みたいでワクワクしてこない？
ほら遊びじゃないんだぞ。でも確かにこれじゃ危ないな。そうだ、カメラのライトを使えば。
I think I'm still having some overlap with the game text. That's a little better. Maybe just a little bit more. Right, like here. That's good. Dun 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 dun. I didn't check out that anime. I know that the animation is really super good, but I'm focusing on other stuff, I guess. It wasn't very high on my priority list. Katie says, apparently there's a character in this game whose VA voiced Mona in Genshin. Oh. Hmm?
もうやめてよミノル
いきなり大声出すなよ。こっちまで驚いたじゃないか。
ごめん。でもこんなの見たらさ。
これはしめ縄か。
Oh. Alright, this is a good spot for me to go ahead and do a 3-minute ad break. And we will check out the sacred group after the break. So I'm gonna get up and stretch, use the restroom, get something to drink. I recommend you all do the same. Let's meet back here in about 3 minutes. Be right back. Okay. I return. think everyone is probably going to be back from the ads soon. Takuma... Oh, okay. Katie says, oh my gosh, Takuma's partner, Agumon. His VA is the exact same VA for the original Agumon and all Agumon across the series. Yes! That sounds about right to me. She is awesome. Let me see if I can... Okay, I'm trying to remember. It might be Chika Sakamoto? Let me look it up. I was right. It's Chika Sakamoto. Sakamoto-san is the only Agumon for me. She is fantastic. She even appeared in the most recent Digimon live broadcast that happened, where they were announcing all the new, games and anime and whatnot coming out for the IP. By the way, context, I'm looking these VAs up via TV tropes. I love it when a character's tab says unmarked spoilers so you know stuff happened there. So it's like, even though you're not looking at it, it is marked for spoilers in the first place, so it's like, oh, something happens with that character.
こんなところにどうして？
もしかしたらここは神聖な場所として祀られているのかもしれない。そういえばさっきあそこには入っちゃいけないって言われてたと言っていたね。ああ、この村じゃたたりがあるとかって子供たちが遊び半分で入らないように
Oh, the
強く言い
village.
聞かされてるのさ。
The village believes that you'll receive divine retribution. Tatari is the Japanese term.
何？トンネルの入り口から風が。
うわ、やばいな。外はだいぶ吹雪いてきたみたいだ。
3人も危ないんじゃないか。急いで神社に行って連れ戻さなきゃ。
そうだね。急ごう。
Go through the sacred rope. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Huh? The snowfall is slowing down.
あれ、吹雪は？
そんなに長いトンネルじゃないのに、どういうことかしら。
ラッキー、すっかり止んでるじゃん。
というより、トンネルのこちら側は全然降ってなかったって様子よね。
Oh, they didn't see any snow on the ground? Hmm.
それにこの花、なんかすごくない？森一面真っ赤だ。
Katie says, I guarantee you that by crossing through the tunnel, they went into this game's version of the digital world. Yeah, that was almost positively just a representation of transporting into the digital world. This game's version of the digital world. They've been spirited away. Oh, that was weird. I wonder what you typed that Twitch wanted it to be bleeped. That's strange.
なんだっけ、図鑑で見たことある気が。
これって彼岸花よね。確か。
そうだそうだ、それだ。でも彼岸花って確か春じゃなくて。
そう、秋に咲く花。
Oh, these are the kinds of flowers that bloom in the autumn, even though it's definitely spring right now.
どういうこと？
Oh! Okay, so you just missed a space between the period and the T. I see. I gotcha. And those flowers are a symbol of death. Not fun. I know, right? Has Aoi figured something out? Should we check out this area a little more before heading to the shrine? What a suspicious looking forest. I should look around and maybe talk with the others. Alright. Oh wait. I'm gonna do menu. And I wanna see... Oh, my affinity with Minoru hasn't gone up. Oh. Not an option. Let's talk to Shuji. Abnormal weather occurs in this area. Maybe it was a localized snowstorm. First I've heard of something like that. That blizzard was no joke. Then there are red spider lilies, which only bloom in the fall. I'm telling you, man, spring is in the air. What the heck is this? Wait, Minoru's over there! Why can't I select him? Oh well. What's this? There's a bunch of stuff floating in the air. You think it's those whatchamacallits? Spores? I've never heard of red spider lilies doing something like this. These things aren't bad for us, are they? Okay, how do I differentiate between all these teenage boys' voices? Flowers like these can be found anywhere. I mean, they look pretty normal. Okay. This area... I have a bad feeling about it. Something's not right. Not right how? Katie says, Shuji, stop pretending to be our Joe. You will never be the goat, Joe. Truth! Decaf says, give Shuji a super nasally nerd voice. Do it. But if I do, what if I accidentally start to sound like the original the OG Joe? Then that'll be an insult to Joe. But maybe I could give it a try. I'm sorry, I can't quite put it into words. Take the flowers. They should be pretty, but they give me the creeps more than anything.
おい、急ごう。すぐにここも雪が降ってくるはずだ。とにかく神社へ行こう。
そうだね。案内をよろしく頼むよ。
この辺りにサキたちはいないようだな。神社はこの奥か。
The shrine must be just ahead. We should head toward it for now. This is... I just said people never come here, but it's breathtaking. It's also kind of eerie.
こんな森の中に神社なんてさ、参拝客とかって来るのかな。
まさか。むしろ絶対に近づくなって強く言われてるぜ。
Why don't they put signs up or something? If they're that concerned about people coming here. Mononex, hello. Shiny, I hope your day is going well. It's going pretty good. I'm having a nice August 1st Digimon Day, which apparently is actually called Odaiba Day, and I was mistaken. But yes, it is an important day in the Digimon series. I'm well aware. I've been a Digimon fan for over 20 years. But, yes. And for those that have no idea what we're talking about, August 1st is the day where the very, very first children in the first series were teleported into the digital world for the very first time. And that date is marked by the main character when later in that series he gets spat back out into the real world temporarily, and he notices that no time has passed in the real world since they were sent away. And he notices that the calendar is still August 1st. Katie says, my entire Tumblr exploded with nothing but August 1st posts. You know, I've chosen the correct people. Indeed, you have. That is for sure. But yeah, Modern X, we are checking out Digimon Survive today. I played this game once 3 years ago. Steam says I played it for 13 hours. I didn't actually necessarily finish it. I think I gave up because I let one of the characters die, and I was kind of bummed out about that. And I didn't get back to it to try again. But this is a new playthrough. August 1st, 1999, but the dub removed the year from the calendar. Oh, I didn't know that the dub removed the year. How strange. That is so interesting to me. Anyway, we are basically just, 2 hours into a new playthrough of this game. I don't know if you've played Digimon Survive before, but, we are now trying to find Saki, Ryo, and Miu, who said they were going to this hidden shrine that only the locals know about, but the locals also tell people you shouldn't come here because you'll get divine retribution if you do. So now we are here, and we've noticed some weird weather events. Mononex says, I never played this game, so I couldn't spoil how to save everyone, even if I wanted to. I see. Yeah, it's, there's bits and pieces that are kind of an homage to the original Digimon Adventure in it. For example, it is spring right now, it's not winter, but it started snowing all of a sudden, and then it suddenly stopped after the kids went through a very dark and creepy tunnel. And they've come out the other side of the tunnel to find all of these spider lilies and a shrine.
おかしいわね。サキさんたちの姿どこにもないわ。
さっき人影は見えたんだけどな。どこ行ったんだろう。
ちょっとこの辺りみんなで探してみようか。
And this game is mostly visual novel, with just a little bit of RPG battle system that takes place on a grid.
Mitame wa 普通の神社っぽいけど。
なんかすごい雰囲気のある神社だな。変な模様があちこちにあるぜ。
Minoru's snapping tons of photos on his phone. Huh, didn't know he was into that.
やっぱあれだぜ。きっとおっかねえ邪神像でも中に祀ってあるんだぜ。
Katie says, I'm a little familiar with the RPG grid battle thanks to the Pokemon Conquest game, which has a similar grid combat. Yeah, I'm a little bit used to it because I played a bit of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, although I didn't finish that game either.
邪神かどうかはわからないけど、何か祀ってあるのは普通じゃないわね。
なんだろう、動物？鳥？それか爬虫類？
ちょっと判別がつかないけど、いろんな動物の模様があちこちに見えるわ。
おお、なんだこれ。狛犬？いや、犬か？確かに見たことねえもんばっかだ。すげえ。
こらミノルくん、今は写真なんか撮っている場合じゃないだろ。
でもさ。
Shuji's right. We have to look for Saki and the others. Still, this place is so weird. I'm not surprised Minoru wants a few mementos. Let him have his fun.
いや、写真を撮ることも必要かもしれない。
True.
どういうこと？
撮影しながら周りを見ていれば何かに気づくかもだし、見落としたものがあったら見返すことができるだろ。
なるほど。そういうことなら、まあ。
へへ。
ほら、さっさと行くぞ。早く見つけてやんねえと。
Katie says, I think I know what the markings they're talking about are. It's the mythology Digimon that they've touched up on in the second and third seasons. North, South, East, West Guardians, the Bird, Tiger, Turtle, and Dragon. Oh, you think so? That would be neat. I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah.
あ、ごめん。それじゃあ行こう。すごいな。
Hmm.
本当に獣を祀った神社なんてあるんだ。
I should have probably scrolled around before clicking on the shrine. It seems I skipped over some stuff. Oh
変わ
well.
ったご神体なんてそりゃ日本中にあるけどさ、タコを祀ったのとか曲がった巨木とか、あと割とポピュラーなのでエッチな形のを祀ったやつとかさ。
そういう話はやめないか。女の子もいるんだぞ。
もうミノルくんってば。それにしてもここって今回の課外学習の伝承にまつわる場所なのかしら。
Oh. She's wondering if this is the place that they were supposed to visit with their school group.
伝承？さあどうだろうな。さっき話した通りここには足を踏み入れるなって言われてるし、あまり詳しいことは知らない。ただ地元ではここじゃ神隠しが起きるなんて話もあるぜ。
Kamikakushi! Spirited away. There it is. Right there.
そうなの？怖い話ね。
なんだ今の音、聞いたことのない音だったぞ。
Ooh.
風で木か何かがきしんだ音だろ。そんなことより早く探すぞ。
みんなあまり離れないように。
The blizzard might not be the only thing we have to worry about. Let's look for clues. Exploration! Oh, that's right. I think we get to do something with a camera on our phone, maybe? Alright, let's find out. As you play the game, you will need to travel to locations on your map to advance the story. I remember now. You will slowly gain access to more locations by progressing through the game. Spider Lily Forest unlocked. Shrine unlocked. It's giving Okami graphics. Actually, yeah. Look at the line thickness. Yeah, you're right. Switch over to list view to see a location's information on the bottom right of the screen. Also pay attention to the icons displayed on the list. It means there's someone at that location. Their character icon is displayed in the bottom right corner. The exclamation point lets you know if you talk to the person who's there, it will advance the plot. Alright. Mononex says, do you typically do New Game Plus for games? I haven't played enough games where that was a thing. The closest... Like, the closest things to that I have played include things like Undertale, or Ebe. Ebe is a indie horror game, and in that case, I definitely played it more than once so I could get multiple endings. I think at least 4 times the first time I did it. And I guess it depends on how long the game is, probably. Ebe is short enough that it's really easy to do a multiple plays. Oh, another example would be like Hatoful Boyfriend. That's a game where I was able to do a playthrough again really fast. This game has a New Game Plus, so you probably will need it to get all the endings. Right, okay. Decaf says, turning in early today, so I have energy for the 3 collabs I'm doing later. Yes! Good night, Decaf! Yes! Thank you so much for organizing it. Sleep well. I will see you in however many hours it's going to be at this point. 18, 19, I don't know. Yes, and for those that missed it, just another reminder that I'll be doing a collab stream with Decaf and Vidya here, and some others, Reverse 1999 streamers, and we will do our own voice acting for the characters in the Keep Arena side story in Reverse 1999. So, you know, check that out. It'll be fun. Try selecting a location to advance the story. Use WSAD to switch to the list, then press Z to confirm. So... Okay, so right now we're at the shrine. I guess I'll go to the one that has the exclamation point. Hey, there's Kaito. Has he found anything? I'm gonna scroll all the way around. Okay, there's only two options. I already have Aoi's affinity up way higher than everyone else's, so I'm gonna skip her. Hey, Miu, where are you? Oh, Takuma. Have those guys found anything over there? Nothing yet. You found Miu? Nope. Jeez, where the hell is she? Saki and Udo are with her for sure. Here, I'll join the search. That'd be a great help. Thanks. You've been pale for a while now, Aoi. How are you holding up? Well, if I'm being honest, it's taking all I've got to deal with this place. You shouldn't push yourself if you're scared, okay? Thank you, but our friends might be facing something even scarier, you know? Saki, yo, where are you? Oh. And then I go to the map? Ah, and now there's an exclamation point up here. Okay. I understand the gameplay flow. I should check in with the others. Shrine Gate, Shuji, Kaito, Minoru, Aoi. I'll talk to Shuji, why not? Don't spread out too far, everyone. Stay where I can see you! I don't know how to do his voice. Shuji's doing his best to keep us all together. Still... Get back here, Minoru! Listen to what I say! Sir, yes, sir. I do apologize, your blustership. Damn it, Mew. Where have you gone? Kaito's upset. It's understandable. His family is still missing. Monodex says, has the game introduced the alignment system yet? Yeah, there's 3 alignments, if it's the one that I think you're thinking of. Moral, Wrathful, and the other one. Let's see. Moral, Wrathful, and Harmony. I'm gonna go ahead and go all moral on this playthrough and see how that goes. Oh, wait a second. Let's check here. Yep. Aoi's affinity is at 2 still. I bet we started at 1 and then I added 1 to it, and that's where it's at now. The alignments for the key to the different endings. Yep, that's what I saw when I looked up stuff online. Ah, there we go. We're good. Huh? What? What's in this picture? Yo, Takuma! You should take some pics around here too. Me? But why? My phone's picking up some weird stuff. Might be broken. Let's check yours. You're sure your finger isn't in the shot? It ain't my finger! Something's like all fuzzy in my pics. Go on, take some. Doesn't sound like he's messing around. Guess I'll take a few test shots. I remember this part of the game. As you play the game, you will sometimes be able to find clues using the camera on your phone. A camera icon will appear in the top left of the screen when this is the case. You can take your camera at any time. You can take out your camera at any time while you are exploring. Access your camera with 3. Your camera can sometimes reveal things that would otherwise be invisible. Try using it now. Okay. Boop. Use the mouse to move the camera. Alright. If you notice any distortion while using your camera, try focusing on it to investigate. Yep, I remember that. From when I played this the first time. Ooh! Check that out. Distortion. Let's, wait. Does it say how to zoom? Maybe Z to interact? Z. What the heck? Huh? Nothing's here. But the camera definitely picked up something. Katie says, "Oh man, the Digimon's doing a photobomb. Don't you just hate when that happens?" Huh? What's this? What is it, Minoru? Hey, you guys! There's a weird thingy over here. A thingy? Weird thingy. Who knows what that could mean? What? Hey, don't just go off on your own! Fine, we'll all go together.
なんだこれ。結構大きいな。すごい。これは遺跡？随分と古いもののようだ。
なあ、これが何か知ってる？
いや、こんなものがあるなんて聞いたこともない。神社のすぐ裏だし、いくら禁足地とはいえ、誰かから話の一つでも聞いていてもおかしくない。おかしくないはずだが。ミュウのやつ、もしかしてこの中に入ったのか？
いくらなんでもこんなところに女の子が入ったりは。
いや、あいつのことだ。きっとこの中に入ったんだろう。
それに先だって入っちゃいそうじゃない？面白そうとか言って。
確かに。
ミュウ。
あ、だから勝手なことは。
Let's follow.
そんなこと言ってる場合じゃない。早くサキたちを見つけてあげないと。それにカイトを一人で行かせてはぐれたら大変だ。
それもそうだな。
僕らも行こう。おーい、サキ、リョウ。
いたら返事をして。
Digimon things.
ああ、いたいた。あ、どうしたの？
急いで行くから心配したわ。
ああ、すまない。
あれは。
Hey.
壁一面に絵が。これはすごいな。
ああ、すげえな。なんつうか圧倒されちまうな。
The Digimon on the mural is the center Digimon of the Four Guardians? Fanglongmon? Or no? Oh.
なんというか。
That's Seadramon back there.
神聖な感じがするわ。
Maybe it wasn't danger or retribution that caused people to close off this area. They might have been trying to protect the sacred place.
おい、そんなにあっけに取られてるんじゃねえよ。俺らの目的は違うだろう。
Huanglongmon. Oh. that Digimon show up in Tamers, or does it show up in Frontier, or...
ああ、そうだったそうだった。ごめんな、つい。
He's right. We have better things to do right now. Alright, let's go further in.
見た感じそんなに広くないけど、もしかしてここより奥まで続いてる通路とかがあるのかな。
Never showed up in the anime, just the four guardians. They never used the center leader. Okay, that's what I thought. Right, okay. Huh. There's gotta be a card for it in the Digimon trading card game or something.
だとしたら僕たちだけじゃ危ないかも。
ああ、確かに。二重遭難の危険もあるし、あんま深くまで行かない方がいいかもな。
うん、同感だ。ここは一度学校に戻って。何悠長なこと言ってやがる。それなら俺だけでも行くからな。
おお。I hear footsteps by the entrance. Could it be the others? Oh.
君たちは
Now, when we first played the video game, there was a little animated sequence, and there was one section where it cut to the spider lily forest, and then this old guy was among the spider lilies, and he's looking around, and then he got surrounded by a bunch of glowing red eyes in the forest and the trees. Like they were going to attack him or something. And I don't know the connection in terms of, like, order of events. That must have happened previously, and he survived it somehow, maybe? Katie says, it's implied in the second season when Joe's brother was like, so maybe there's Digimon for each corner of the borders, but never showed Huanglongmon. Oh. Huh.
あ、どうも。はじめまして。
誰？
そう。
君たち、ここは入ったらダメな場所だぞ。何をしているんだ？
あ、僕たちは。そういうあんたこそ、こんなとこで何してんだ？
ん？ああ、心配しないでくれ。怪しいものじゃない。私はこの地域に伝わる獣神信仰を研究しているものだ。
A researcher.
この祠は獣神信仰にゆかりのある場所でね、許可を得て調査をしていたところだったんだよ。
研究調査？もしかして学者さんですか？
ああ、専攻は日本古代史で、この近くの大学で日本史学研究の教鞭を取らせてもらっている。
じゃあ教授さんなんですか？
私なぞ学会では異端視されていてね。いや、君たちにこぼすような話でもないか。
Eh? He got shunned from the scientific society. What? So this place is valuable enough to be worth researching, huh?
それで君たちはこんなところに何をしに来たんだい？
ああ、それなんですが。俺は他んとこ探してくるわ。
あ、こら！修二さん。とりあえず好きにやらせときましょう。
Yeah, he's not even from your school. I get why Kaito's feeling restless, but I'm really curious about this place. No idea if Saki and the others came here, but let's look around for some clues. This shrine is pretty weird. Maybe I should talk to the professor or inspect the mural. The only thing I can do is talk to the professor. Okay. Have you all come here to study the Kemonogami as well? Yes, we're on a school trip. But we actually came to look for some missing people. Our friends, and that guy's sister. Yeah, he came to look for her. In this, the Kemonogami Shrine? I hope she hasn't been spirited away. Spirited away? Yeah, there's a legend about the Kemonogami passed down since ancient times. But it's more than a legend. The stories are true, you see. True, you say? Indeed. It was once custom to offer up local children to the beast gods as sacrifices. Oh my gosh! How awful. It was a desperate measure to ensure the harvest, or perhaps prevent disasters. Yet, these children did not die. Supposedly, they were taken somewhere unharmed. Hey, wait a second. Do you think Haru and his big sister that we saw at the very, very, very beginning were two such children, perhaps? So that's what you mean by spirited away. Yes, but the custom was lost to the ages, and this angered the ancient Kemonogami. Over time, such abductions were no longer a ritual sacrifice, but a curse or retribution. Many legends regarding such incidents have been passed down in this region. I place no faith in fairy tales, of course. There must be a scientific explanation. Mononix says, I do have Digimon Data Squad figures. Oh, savers. Including a very cool 3D dot Agumon figure that's like 3D pixel art. Oh, I think I know what you mean. The kind that you can make by putting those little plastic rings on a grid and then you melt it with an iron or something like that. Digimon Saver figures, that's really cool. And for those that are curious, Data Squad is the English name of the original Japanese series, Digimon Savers. That's neat. I've managed to collect a few Digimon plushies of Patamon and Gomamon, and just this year I got an Agumon plushie, and I'm very happy with that. I've been meaning to watch Digimon Savers for a long while. I heard it's neat. I think it's interesting. It's like kind of a basic Digimon show, and then you get to the last arc, and the last arc is bonkers and so absolutely worth getting to the last arc. So that is all I will say, without getting into details. Alright, the professor continues. Some reason for the continuous disappearances since ancient times, I'm sure of it. I view this as a superstition, or a mental block designed to escape from reality. He seems pretty worked up somehow. Is he mad? Or upset, maybe? I know you came looking for your friends, but I'm glad you could see these legendary ruins. Interest in historical origins is a wonderful thing indeed. I support it wholeheartedly. Thank you, sir. Take a good look at this. Who knows, it may end up being of use to you all. Of use? Interesting. Agumon is pretty much my favorite Digimon. Katie says, oh, like Tamers then, lol, because that guy definitely went bonkers. Oh, it's like Tamers in that the last arc is really bonkers. Yeah, I would say the last arc of Digimon Savers isn't on the same bonkers level as Digimon Tamers, but it still is bonkers in its own way and really, really hype. It's a very hype final arc, I would say. Very good. There's the wall and the other wall. Okay, let's take a look. So these are all drawings of a kemonogami. They come in all shapes and sizes, huh? Hey, why do you think there's so many kemonogami in the first place? Do you have a hunch, sir? Indeed. There are several possible explanations for all this. The unique terrain could explain the frequent incidents. Weak footholds, steep slopes. Magnetic fields mess with sense of direction, and overgrowth in flora and fauna. Like the red spider lilies, then. I believe there's something in the minerals around here that makes people lose their way. Oh, I just noticed it too. Bakemon is at the top right, and Merimon is at the bottom left. Creatures of the kemonogami faith may have been altered somehow by this substance. I see, that would make sense. Alright. Discovery of these minerals has led to rapid development of this region in recent times. A sudden population boom would naturally increase the number of missing persons. Dwindling resources, depopulation, likely absconding in the night from such troubles. I suspect the recent landslides are a result of unchecked development since the Showa era. And for people unaware, the Showa era is generally like 1920s to 1989 or so. Unraveling the issue piece by piece allows for a logical explanation of the legend. At least, that's what I think. Yes, learning from the past can help us in the present. Wow, thank you so much, Professor. What a wonderful and unexpected lesson we've learned here today. Yeah, muchas gracias, Prof. Hey now, show some respect. Okay. Alright, Prof. Huh? What's with this wall? Is this writing or something? I love Digimon script. I think it's just it's one of the most whimsical looking constructed language alphabets I've ever seen. Are these drawings or some kind of text? Yeah, like something like that. There's all sorts of stuff on this crazy wall painting. I've never seen anything like it. Hey, there's something written here. Maybe I can read it. Nope, not a word of it. This is just conjecture based on my investigations, but I think it says Agumon. Oh, screenshot it and see if you can decode it. Yes! As my research progressed, I learned that each of the kemonogami have their own names. Is that so? So there must be a bunch of those things running around. Can I zoom in again? Maybe not. Dang it! They didn't let us go back to the screen! Or get back to the text. I guess you can clip the stream and go back in time. It's Mew.
どうしたんだ？何があったの？
なんか変なのにいきなり出くわして逃げて、あ、さきちゃん置いてきちゃった。
Oh gosh. That was a heck of a scream.
そうと、さっきの神社の方だ。おい、行ってみようぜ。
ほほー。
なんだこの霧。
確かにさっきまではこんなじゃなかったのに。これうかつに飛び出したら俺たちまで本当に迷子になっちまうぞ。
It's eerie.
それよりサキさんはさっきの悲鳴って一体。こっち来ないで。
Do we get some actual battle gameplay now?
何？
It's Gotsumon!
何かに襲われてるの？
I can't remember who is Gotsumon called Gotsumon in English too. I've already forgotten his English name. That's weird.
痴漢とか？
こんな山の中にいるわけないでしょ。
イノシシか何か。なんかうごめいてるぞ。
っておい、なんか今光らなかった？
It had the red eyes, just like the red eyes that were surrounding the old guy earlier.
さあ、声のする方に行ってみましょう。
見間違いじゃないのか。この霧でよく見えないよ。それにしてもなんだこの霧。
私も気になるけど、今はサキさんの悲鳴が先よ。
ああ。おいサキ、リョウ、大丈夫か？
待って、何かいる。
なんだあれ、石像？
It's Gotsumon!
違う、動いてるぞこいつ。
なんだって、そんなバカな。またあの音だ。この変なやつが出していたのか。
こっち来んな。
あれは何なの？
おい、どうした？さっき悲鳴が聞こえたが。
It's Miu! We found her!
そこにいたのか。
え？お兄ちゃんがなんで？待っててサキさん、今助けるから。葵ちゃんなの？待って、こっち来ちゃダメ。
I need some chips. I'm gonna mute so I can eat some chips while I watch this.
早く助けろよ。
変なのがこっちに。
どうします？
来ちゃダメって言われても放っておけるわけないでしょ。
何やってんだ。早くしろよ。
あれは獣神。まさかそんなこと。
Okay, I'm done chewing. It's the Kana version instead of the English one. Okay, Hitokara. So, Hitokara means like from humans or away from humans, or it could mean a lot of things depending on what sentence it's a part of, you know? Like it could mean hide from humans, it could mean take from humans, it could mean follow humans. Ooh, this one is different. I'm gonna not get closer and talk. I'm pretty sure this thing's violent. Run while you can!
サキ、リョウ、大丈夫か？
たくま！
今のうちに逃げるんだ。
そっちに行くから隠れてろ、ミュウ。
よし、逃げるぞ。
勝手に承知の助よ、トンズラだ。
いつの時代だよそれ。君よくふざけてる余裕あるな。
Eh.
みんな静かに離れるんだ。
ミノルくん、何スマホを取り出しているの？
ほらカメラだったら夜でも明るく撮れるじゃん。だからこの霧でも見渡せたりするかなーなんて。それにこんなこともうないかもしれないじゃん。だからカメラで撮っておこうと。
Minoru hasn't noticed how close the monster has gotten. We can't save him in time. Oh no.
乗れ、よけろ。
Minoru. Ooh, people actually translated the mural online? Okay.
ミノル。いってってってって。なんて力なんだよ。タクマが声をかけてくれなかったらまともにぶつかってた。
ミノルくん、動ける？早く逃げましょう。
Creature we've never seen before is coming right at us. What's going on? What a crazy situation we've gotten into. Why the heck is this happening?
葵さん、大丈夫？
Oh no, Aoi fell down, and that rock monster is coming this way.
やめろ。葵さんに手を出すな。
I can't let it hurt Aoi.
ああ。
That thing just sent me flying.
なんてバカ力だ。あんなのに突進されてよく怪我しないで済んだな。そうだ。
みんな大丈夫か？大丈夫か？タクマ。
ごめんなさい。私のせいで。
Everyone seems to be okay, somehow. The fog has covered the entire area. There's red spider lilies at my feet. So creepy.
おい！みんな！
Katie says, the left wall said, the beast god sometimes called disaster to bring forth fear from humans. Ah, that's the part that we were trying to read before. Okay. The right one said, longing for the great power of the beast god. Humans made it the subject of their worship. I guess either one of those could be the part that says Hitokara. Maybe. But yeah. Longing for the great power of the beast gods is interesting. Oh no! There's several of them!
いつの間にか囲まれている。
That's not a good translation. He did not say, when the heck did it corner them? He said, when the heck did they corner us? That is a better translation, I would say. Katie says, the one I screenshotted might be the first one since that's the one with the Bakemon and Metamon causing trouble. Ah, I see, I see.
まずい。だんだん近づいてきているぞ。
They're in for a world of hurt. Oh, no, wait, he's talking about Aoi and Minoru, I guess. Maybe?
あれ？なんだ？フラフラする。
Am I going numb? Or did I take a harder hit than I thought? Or is it... Oh! It's
こんな時に地震。
an earthquake!
やべえぞ。それに霧も濃くなってきた。
Hmm? I thought he said that the fog was getting worse. Hmm?
みんな大丈夫か？みんな気をつけるんだ。むやみに動いたら危な。うわ！ シュウジさん、どうしました？
Oh my goodness. guess what? That's the perfect time to stop for an ad break. Takuma is gonna be left falling for minutes. Alright, I'm gonna take a break, get up and stretch. Recommend you do the same. I'm gonna run some ads. Let's meet back here in about 3 minutes. Be right back! Okay, we are back at it. Let's see what happens next. Okay, now everyone is definitely back from the ads. I tried taking a step forward, and the ground crumbled underneath me. I plunged into a gaping hole that seemed to pull me in. I couldn't even tell what was happening to everyone else. Unchecked development, recent landslides. The professor's words are coming back to me. Ooh, it's the real opening for the game! We made it! It's an Agumon! Ah! Chika Sakamoto! Here's all the voice actors. Intro! Falcomon. Everyone is cute. Shuji, at least he has a Lopmon. Lopmon is cute. I really like Saki's color design. Kunemon! Dracmon! Shakomon! He's just Professor. He doesn't have a name, he's just Professor. Miyuki and Haru, okay. Wow. I'm glad I made it this far. I love the design. It's very like stark colors, you know? Deep red, and it looks kind of like slashy. It's like strokes, slashes of red paint, sort of. Katie says, I love that they used the OG Falcomon design rather than the one they used for Digimon Sabers. Oh, I didn't notice a difference. Okay. Now I want to look that up. Let me see. Falcomon. Uh-huh. Oh. Oh. Brown and purple for the Sabers Falcomon. Oh, and the original Falcomon is more like green? I see. There you go. You can see what I'm looking at. I imagine the Sabers Falcomon was changed to purple to try to match his Digidestined he was with, probably. Maybe to make him stand out more, too? I don't know. Yeah. This kid! But then again, his kid has lots of green and purple, or green and beige and earthy tones, except for the facial paint. Uh-huh. Interesting. Sabers is more ninja and mostly just for the evolutions they made. Ah. Did we get an Alolan form Digimon before an Alolan form Pokemon? Interesting way to think about it.
This 神社の下なのか。地滑りに巻き込まれて落ちてきちゃったのか。
Katie says, 2006 designs are interesting. They did it not just Falcomon, but also Agumon and Kudamon. Agumon, yeah, he gets his own, like, red belts on his claws, basically. And that kind of has a little bit of a canon reason. I feel like it works really well with the the fact that he and his Digidestined are always punching each other in the face. It's like a character thing that they have. And if Agumon is punching a kid in the face, it feels a little bit less violent if he's got like something on his claw, maybe? So he's not hitting the kid with just a claw? I might be stretching it, but I don't know. Who knows?
そうだ、みんなは無事なのか？頭がズキズキする。
Now, this was the part in the game, I remember playing this the first time, and I was like, wait, I thought them going through the tunnel was them going to the digital world. But then they had this scene where he's like falling and he lands here and seems to be separated from everyone else. So this also feels like they traveled to the digital world, and I don't understand which one it is. It's kind of like there's two moments where they go to another place. I can't see anyone. Looks like they aren't here. Maybe I should take a look around. All I can do is look around for now. Alright. Let's check out the overgrown spider lilies. Oh, they're overgrown? Like, more so than before, or no? Maybe it's deeper inside the digital world and the tunnel was just the border? Perhaps. I could think of it like that, maybe. The ground's collapsed all around here, but none of my friends are around. I should check out other places. I don't see anyone here. Okay. They're not here. What a relief. That means they weren't caught up in the landslide. I guess? I should check out other places. I can hear those sounds from before. Is it those stone monsters? Oh no, they're coming this way. I have to get the hell out of here. I made it back to the shrine somehow. No one's here? Not a single person.
Oi! Minoru! Aoi-san! 誰かいないのか?
No responses. Where the heck did they... Oh, maybe I can get one of them on the phone. I'll call Minoru.
通話可能エリアの外？ダメだ。電話は使えないや。
No.
あ、今何か動かなかったか？何かいる。あの岩みたいなやつなのか？音が聞こえなくなった。襲ってくる様子はないようだけど。
I'll carefully move closer?
何が近づいてるのかわからないのも怖いし、ゆっくり近づいてみるか。できるだけ刺激しないように。あれ？いない？どこ行ったんだ？
Where did it go?
草むらの中、草が避けてるとこがある。まるで見えないけど、何かいるのか。そうだ、さっきも似たようなことがあったような。
What did Minoru say? I'll pick the far left option. Oh, and you can see there's a color. If you stay on one of the options, it glows the color that represents each of the alignments. So that's nice.
そういえば、あの時はミノルが何か言ってたっけ？なんだっけ？変なものが映る。
With his camera.
スマホのカメラで気配を見つけたことがあったっけ？撮影したら姿が見えるんじゃないか。よし、やってみよう。
Katie says, "Oh, color options. Reminds me of when I played the Our Life games. They had color options that show off personality." Yeah, it's a really simple, good game design choice, I think. I think that's a Koromon.
なんだ今の。一瞬だったけど、確かに何かいた。これなら見られるんだな。
I hope there's a colorblind mode as well. Yeah. I wouldn't hold my breath, but it would be nice if there was one.
でも、また襲いかかられたらどうしよう。考えてばかりじゃ拉致が開かない。辺りをスマホで見てみるか。手がかりがあるかも。
Okay, so camera is 3. And it looks like there is stuff here. Nothing here, huh? Really? But it was being weird and stuff. Whoa. Look at it! What the heck is that? Some kind of creature? Doesn't seem like that rock thing from before. I hope it's a bit friendlier. Aww! Aww! Oh, it's gone? Don't tell me it plans to attack from the shadows somewhere. I'll survey other spots with my camera. Okay. Ah, there it is again. I found it. That thing from before. It's right over there, no doubt about it. What should I do? It doesn't look hostile, but still. It's nervous. Man, did it vanish again? This thing's quick on its feet. At least I think it has feet. I'll survey other spots with my camera. Okay, again. That's where it was before. What about here? Hey! There it is. Oh, he's so cute.
うわ！なんだこの生き物は！
変な生き物？
喋ってる？
The voice acting is really good.
うわ、こっち来るな！こんな生き物見たことないぞ。一体何なんだ？何なんだこいつは！
こいつじゃない。僕コロモン。お前のことずっと待ってた。で、いいと思う。
コロモン？お前って呼ぶなよ。僕にはタクマって名前があるんだ。 とにかく離れろって。
タクマ、それが名前？よろしくタクマ。
I love Chika Matsu. Or wait, Chika. I literally just said it before. Matsumoto? I literally just looked it up. Chika Sakamoto. I love Chika Sakamoto's voice.
答えになってないって。いや、それより待っていたって。
そう、僕タクマのことずーっと前から待っていたんだ。
どうして？
どうしても何も、どうしてなのかな。
What's with this thing? It understands me, but I wouldn't call this a conversation. Anyway, it doesn't seem to mean me any harm, I think. Katie says, captions. I love Chicken Taco's voice.
それを聞きたいのはこっちだって。
Captions.
少なくとも僕はお前と違う。僕は人間だ。まだ子供だけど。
人間の子供、初めて見るのになんだか変な感じ。たくまに会えて嬉しい。たくまが必要でここに来るのをずーっと待ってた感じ。
必要ってどういうことだ？
とにかく僕にはたくまだけなんだ。僕はたくまをずーっと待ってたんだ。
なんだよそれ、意味わかんないよ。いいか、コロモンとか言ったな。僕はもう子供じゃないぞ。中学生なんだしな。
中学生って何？
Okay, they're middle schoolers. Got it.
それは大人ってことだ。
たくま、さっき自分で子供って言ってたよ。
それは違くて、とにかく子供じゃな。
子供じゃん。ほらほら、そうやってすぐ向きになるところも。
Oh my gosh, Koromon has some sass.
うるさい。いいからこっち来るな。
Koromon showed up on the screen and my viewership went up. First things first, I've got to shake off this weird critter somehow. I'll try and get away from the shrine.
Yoshi, うまくあいつを振り切ったぞ。しかし、一体何なんだ。あんな生き物見たことないし、それなのに不思議なもんだな。そんなに怖くはなかった。
You weren't very scared of it, that's true. I mean, it was so small, and it talked like a kid. Plus, it was so buddy-buddy. Heck, the fact that it talked at all is weird enough on its own, right?
夢じゃないよ
Huh.
な。
Maybe I should look around more. What the? Something is moving in the grass.
こいつ、僕らを襲った岩のやつか。
Uh-oh.
そこにいたのか。この距離では逃げきれない。
Uh-oh. We finally get to do a battle! Wait and see. I'll do wait and see because that's the moral option, even though I kind of want to fight.
油断はできないし、少し様子を見るか。体が岩でできているのか。年には注意しないとだな。それによく見るとそんなに強そうじゃないな。また来た！
I like his little chibi. It's so cute. Yikes.
こいつまずい、また突進してくるつもりだ。
It's Koramon!
お前は衣？
こいつは気が立っている。早く逃げて。
待って、足がすくんで。
僕がこいつを引き止めてるうちに、さあ早く。さあかかってこい。
なんだよお前、
ね
おわっちいじゃないか。僕なんて構わずにお前も逃げろよ。
だって僕はタクマを守らなくちゃ。
I've gotta protect you, Takuma. Koramon is so freaking cute.
ダメかも。
まずい。
Koramon will be in trouble if this keeps up. I can't believe that tiny little thing's risking its life to protect me. I know. I can't just run off on my own and let it fight to the death. But what? Yell to distract it.
怪物め、お前の相手はこの僕だ。
ギギギギギ。
そうだ、追いかけてこい。衣、せめてお前だけでも逃げろ。
そんなタクマを置いて逃げられないぞ。
だからそれはお互い様だって。
あ、そっか。
絶対絶命のピンチなのに笑いが出るなんて余裕だよな。
僕もなんだかやれそうな気がしてきた。タクマ、僕行かなくちゃ。
Koramon, Digivolve 2!
おい、一体何を。
大丈夫。タクマ見てて。言ったでしょ。僕はタクマを守るって。コロモン進化。
They used the word evolve instead of digivolve. Shinka! Yeah. Yeah, they've always said that, I think, just evolve. Like, in all the video games? So digivolve must have been a word just for the anime dub. I wonder... Ooh, each battle has its own win condition and loss condition. You can also change the difficulty of the battle. When you're in a fight you just can't win, you may want to try changing the difficulty. Alrighty, this is a crucial battle, so it would help to exercise some caution. Defending is an important aspect of battle. end your turn without attacking, or use an item to defend. Defending reduces frontal attack damage by half. Attacks from the side or rear are unaffected. Try defending in this situation. Choose end turn. Okay, so choosing end turn means we defend. And then we'll wait for Gatsumon to get closer to us so we can move behind him, perhaps. And I do want to be facing this direction. Defending against the enemy's skill reduced its damage by half. Not only did this significantly lower the damage you took, it also wasted the opponent's SP. Since the enemy attacked this turn, it can't defend. Oh, okay. Make the most of this opportunity. Unleash a skill now that the enemy is defenseless. Choose the attack command, then select Pepper Breath from the skill list. Oh, I'm not going to move first? Okay. Pepper Breath! Actually, it's baby frame in Japanese, now that I think about it.
Baby flame!
Yep, I was right. During battle, it's important to keep attack and defense in mind when you take your turns. And then it's up to me. Oh, I get to go again? I guess my speed is higher now? Interesting. Katie says, like in the second season that I'm currently watching via Blu-ray, they say Armor Shinka, in other words, Armor Evolve. Yeah, definitely. In the Japanese version, they say Armor Shinka. But in the English dub, they say Armor Digivolve. I guess if this isn't a dub, which this game isn't, that does make sense. This still will be an uphill battle, as Agumon is a vaccine type, but Gatsumon is data type, which Agumon is weak to. Oh. The amount of English name attacks I hear in the Japanese anime. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna move. And I'm gonna move to this side. Oh. That's right, I have to move and then attack on the next turn or something. Alright, I might have messed that up a little bit. I will try to face Gatsumon at least. Oopsies! He can still go around. I did not do that smartly. But I think we can take care of it now. Yay! Katie says, imagine me watching the episode the other day and the Digimon hollers out, Rosetta Stone! For an attack. Yay, level up! We got a potency crystal. What's that? Physical attack +1, SP attack +1. Looks like sparks. Does this affect attacking power somehow? Okay, alright. Incredible! It really beat that monster. And what's with his appearance? This is the same Koromon as before, right? As you explore and earn rewards in battle, you will obtain various items and equipment. Equipable items in particular can improve your abilities and let you use skills. Looks like you found an equipable item. Let's try equipping it now. Press 9 to open the main menu. Items need to be equipped from the status screen, so open the status menu. This screen shows your team members' abilities and equipment, plus their evolution level. Press Z to see more detailed information on a monster. On a monster? They're monsters, apparently. Use Q and E to change categories. Go to equipment. The pause menu also has several other options, including save, load settings, and field guide. Be sure to check out all these menus to really get the most out of the game. Okay, so we're gonna confirm potency crystal, and then we're gonna return. And so if I go into him again, yeah, he still is holding the potency crystal. Good. Let's see.
タクマのおかげでどうにか勝てた。
衣、すごい戦いだったな。なんて無茶なことをするんだと思ったけど、まさかやっつけちゃうなんて。
タクマ違うよ。今の僕はアグモンだよ。
アグモン？衣じゃないのか？
You get certain lines for Agumon based on what happens in the game. There's the obvious line for War Greymon, but there's more lines for each route. Same goes for the rest of the cast. Their evolution line rests on the route you're on. Yeah, I'm looking forward to more of that stuff. Honestly, I might actually play this the rest of the way. I don't think I'm gonna stream it, but I might actually play this. I don't know. There's so many games I need to play. Rawr.
お礼を言いたいのも助けてもらったのも僕の方だよ。危ないところで助けてくれたのもこの姿になれたのも全部タクマのおかげだ。
僕のおかげって何もしてないし。
そんなことない。なんだかわからないけどタクマと一緒にいたら体の中からぐんぐん力が湧いてくる。タクマありがとうな。
I love Agumon so much.
どういうことだよ。その姿になったことか。一体それってどうなってるんだ？
さあ。
Agumon's like, I don't know. I don't know.
そうだよな。お前に聞いた僕が間違ってたよ。
照れるな。
いや、今のは褒めてないからな。とにかくこんな変な生き物見たらみんなびっくりするだろうな。みんな？そうだ、みんなを探さないと。
みんなって誰だ？
ああ、僕の仲間のことだよ。いろいろあってこの近くの神社まで来ることになって、一度は全員集まったんだけど土砂崩れに巻き込まれてみんなとはぐれたんだ。
そうだったのか。
If they aren't around here, then maybe they went back to the school already.
とにかく一度校舎に戻らないとな。でもこんな見知らぬ土地で森の中、霧で方向感覚もわかんないや。
霧？あの霧の中には入るなよ、タクマ。
The fog is like the tall grass in Pokemon. The fog? Huh, I didn't really notice before, but I think the fog got thicker.
そりゃ好き好んで入るわけないだろ。ただでさえここがどこかもわかんないのに。またあの変なのに襲われたらひとたまりもないしな。またあんなのに襲われる可能性あるのかなあ、アグモ。さっきの石の化け物ってあれお前の仲間なのか？
First I've ever seen a thing like that. Is this the true nature of the Kemonogami?
仲間？冗談じゃない。
Agumon's like, that thing is not my nakama.
あんな突然襲いかかってくるようなやつ、僕の仲間でも友達でもないぞ。
いや、ダチとか連れとかそういう意味の仲間かって聞いたんじゃなくて。
第一、僕はあいつらみたいに子供を襲ったりなんてしない。
いや、同じようなタイプの生き物なのかって意味で聞いたんだけど。あいつらひょっとしてあの岩みたいなやつ以外にも化け物はいるのか？
Oh boy.
いっぱいいるぞ。
いっぱいいるぞ。Agumon is the cutest.
硬いやつ、空を飛ぶやつ、速いやつ、毛むくじゃらなやつ、他にもいっぱい。もちろんいいやつもいるし悪いやつもいる。
いっぱい ちょっと頭クラクラしてきた。
There's tons of things like that out there? This is my first time hearing about this. Definitely my first time seeing it. And there's a bunch of different types, too. What's going on? Maybe something happened back at the shrine to the Kemonogami. Like we accidentally broke some sort of seal on the place or something. That could have released those bizarre creatures into the world, right? That reminds me. Miu was talking about some retribution thing back there, wasn't she? No way. I thought that kid just had a weird sense of humor. Still, it doesn't feel weird to be with this talking creature. The caption seems to hear it as kimono gummy. That is so cute, actually. They're really close, you know? That's actually kind of close. It's almost as if I've known this little guy for a long, long time. Yes, I love that part of Digimon.
僕、頭打ってどうかしてるのかな。
どうしたタクマ？
うん。これからどうしようかなって。
This place shouldn't be that far from the shrine.
あの岩の化け物にまさか全員やられちゃったってわけでもないだろう。誰かまだこの近くに僕の仲間がいるかもしれない。
化け物じゃないぞ。岩みたいなやつなら、そいつの名はゴツモン。
それぞれ固有の名前があるんだな。
And Agumon isn't mentioning the term Digimon. That's interesting. Wait, I swear I've heard a story like this before. Oh yeah, the professor mentioned a name back at that mural in the shrine. So these things really are the Kemonogami after all.
とにかく僕はこれから校舎に戻ろうと思ってる。
Katie says, I'm gonna make a theory right now since I only know one thing about this game. Takuma and the others are either reincarnations or descendants of a previous chosen group for the Digimon, and they did something back in the day to save the world versus the evil Digimon. Ooh, that could be interesting. Okay. Reincarnated. Zen Sensei.
その道すがらにはぐれた仲間を探したい。アグモンも協力してくれるか？
おう、僕はタクマと一緒だ。
わかった。よし、じゃあ。
Ah!
今のは悲鳴？
うん。人間の悲鳴だと思う。あっちの方から聞こえた。
あの声、多分ミノルの声じゃないか。神社の方だな。行ってみよう。
お
お。Okay. I reflexively started running when I heard Minoru cry out. At that point, I hadn't given much thought to the situation I'd found myself in. About the mysterious creature Agumon, or the place I'd wandered into. Who knew things would turn out like this? An adventure with our lives on the line. Adventure, eh? I couldn't have imagined it back then if I'd tried. Okay. Oh. Nice. Okay, I had a feeling there would be a good breakpoint there. Alright. I am going to be interrupting the scene here that starts. I'm very sorry, Minoru. I would like to rescue you right this second, but at some point I have to stop streaming. So let's hit the button here. Let's go to data. Go to no data section and let's save in slot 3. And that should do that. We hit exit. We just saved, so we're fine. You can only have so much fun in a day. Indeed. That is Digimon Survive. Goodness. There it is. There's the... You can see this is the main menu. and how it looks at different parts in the game. When you're at this part of the game, you see Takuma and Agumon, and then other characters will show up as you progress. Fun stuff! I'm glad I decided to do this. Every once in a while, I like to do something random and different just to mix things up a little bit. I hope everyone had a fun time checking out Digimon Survive with me. It is on Steam at the very least. And that was a pretty good that was a pretty good sampling of what the game is like. It is like 80 to 90% visual novel and 10 to 20% combat. It might be an even steeper ratio than that, actually. But, yeah. Happy Odaiba Day to everyone. If you've always wanted to get into Digimon but didn't know where to start, I personally really like the anime most of all. But if you like the video games, if you like a video game entrance, everyone seems to say that Cyber Sleuth is definitely the best Digimon video game. I really super duper don't recommend the older Digimon World games. Everyone says those are just a little bit not great, not very polished. They're very old. But Cyber Sleuth is across the board praised for being a really, really good game. So yeah. But if you're into the anime scene, the first series of Digimon is honestly very good. The English dub is really charming and funny. The original Japanese is obviously really good too. The second series, Digimon 02, I would go into that if you just really wanted to get deep into Digimon. But if you want to get like really good writing after Digimon Adventure, you might want to skip to Digimon Tamers, the third series, which was actually partially written by a very famous anime writer, Chiaki something or other. He did Serial Experiments Lane, and he worked on Evangelion as well, I believe. So Digimon Tamers, bleh. Digimon Tamers, the third series, is seen by most Digimon fans as being the best written Digimon anime series. Although we all love the first series because that's where it all started, and all the characters there are very strong themselves as well. Yeah, head writer Chiaki J. Konaka worked on Serial Experiments Lane and some stuff in Neon Genesis Evangelion. So a lot of his really, wacky, bonkers stuff comes out in Digimon Tamers, especially when you get to that final arc. So anyway, I need to wrap up the stream here and get on with dinner and whatnot. Don't forget that tomorrow I will be doing a collab stream with Decaf and Vidya, and probably Night Hunter Teresa, and hopefully Reikuo Toshiro 12 will also be there too. We will all be providing our voice acting when playing the Reverse 1999 side story for Kipurina. So come and check that out. If you want to know when that happens, you can join my Discord server, which is linked in the pinned comment in my Twitch chat here. Anyone's welcome to join. You get notifications when I go live on Twitch and when I put up VODs on YouTube. And I also post really cute pictures of my pet rats from real life. So come on and join the party, why don't ya? Anyway, everyone take care of yourselves, alright? Make sure you eat some food, stay hydrated, and make sure you check in on yourself and see if there's any needs that aren't being met. I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye here and end the recording, and then all of us here on live on Twitch will be raiding another channel together, alright? So, bye-bye recording, bye! When I say bye in a really high-pitched voice, the PNG tuber stops responding as well, it's funny. Alright, who to raid today, huh? Although there are other people playing this game. There's someone streaming it in Espanol. And there's one person streaming it maybe in English, I think. They're on their first playthrough. They've been streaming for 5.5 hours. So if anyone here wants to see more of this game but not play it themselves and they don't mind spoilers, this person is already up to part 6. I only just finished part 1. So just keep that in mind for those sticking around for the raid. We're gonna raid somebody who's all the way up to part 6. Alrighty. Let's go hang out. They probably are to a point in the game that I haven't even gotten to when I played last time. Okay. Let's get the raid started and ready to go. Thank you again, everyone, for joining me today. It was a nice, fun time. We'll be back to our regular scheduled program next stream. Reverse 1999 and all that stuff. Okay. Thanks again. I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.